Hello, everyone. We are very sorry that we are late. I don't think they can hear me. Bakit? Hello? Oh, I think they can hear me. Okay. Anyways, sorry we're late. Had to attend a wake. So very unfortunate, but something happened in the office. One of our colleagues passed away, so um, had to attend a wake. Um, but now we're back. We're supposed to have a session this afternoon, but I fell asleep. Sorry about that. Also, I'm hearing a lot of typing and background noise. I'm not sure where it's coming from. Hello?
Where is it coming from?
I don't know who's that. I don't
Oh,
know.
Krome.
Is it from
I ain't
Theodore?
typing.
I hear like crunchy sounds and
I hear
stuff.
crunchy sounds and plates. And then silence.
That me,
You
because I hear it too on my phone.
All right.
Someone typing with
I
a
think we
mechanical keyboard.
I think it's you, Lumen. We hear the
me?
typing from you. Yeah.
You can hear the switch,
Okay.
but you can hear my crunchy seed.
Yes.
I can hear the
Wait, let me turn on noise suppression mechanism tool
Yeah.
button.
So today's session is going to be a little bit different. Um, the characters aren't really role playing as their characters. They're going to be playing someone different, someone else. They're from like a previous session that we had, and yeah. Um, so they'll need to make choices. So they can interact with the world, but they won't be the one like speaking. I'll be the only one speaking for most of the game. If you guys want to have like a chat, or like if there's like a major decision that you guys need to make, you guys can take as much time as you want, and then it's like playing a visual novel. So yeah. We good? Are we waiting for Theodore? I don't think he's
No, we're not.
okay.
We're
He's
not. We're not.
Did he
dead.
confirm that he's not joining?
Wait longer and we're gonna collapse and fall asleep.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, okay.
I.
I'm not actually sure. We can end this a little bit early since if I'm going to role play everything, um it might take more than 4 hours, I think.
Oh, I'm definitely not staying up for 4 hours. So,
Yeah. Anyways, okay. So just like background, um uh let me let me do something just to add some music into this. So, previously, for the camera shifts from the main party into the sky above. Um, we hear a voice, just someone narrating, while like the scenes are changing. Okay, I need to figure out their voice. Um, there's a lot of stuff going on in anima. A lot of stuff to see. We have one story here. Um, they previously met them before, but I'm just a little bit concerned about what's going to happen here. Let's take a look. Then it's as if a book is being flipped over in previous like notes and dates, and they enter. And then like if this is a visual novel, like we see like day one. So you
Day.
guys can speak. You guys, you guys can like interact with me. It's as if we're just playing a visual novel. No need to be too quiet. Um, and our first scene starts off on an airship. We see two individuals. You guys should open the stream just to check on who the person is. We have a first raccoon. A young boy, maybe around 10 or 11. In a first glance, they look like a normal kid. Like, they have normal fur colors. However, something strange. They look a bit frail. They look a bit weak. The way they move is a bit as if they're sick. And what's noticeable is their eyes, which they try to cover as much as they can, to not, make them look suspicious or something like that. And their eyes are this just one speck or like one glint of like purple. And I can't do it in pixel art. It just looks so weird. But there's this background of like the night sky, the rest of its eyes. I'm not sure what you call the white part. In this case, it's black. Since they're raccoons. Raccoons don't, like they have pure black eyes, right? So I'm not sure what it's called, like the white part of the eye. So whatever. I just know the color itself is a pupil. And then I don't know. Help me out. Why you guys? Anyways,
We don't know.
you guys don't know either.
The white part. We'll go with that.
The white part. The white part.
Yeah.
But yeah,
The
it,
whitey white.
other than the purple glint, there's this like starry night sky, the rest of the eye or whatever, and then the other one, much more older, maybe around 2 to 3 years older, so about 15 or 14. Sorry, his name is Tom, the one with the sickness, and the other one is named Rem, which looks a lot older. You see them wearing a like somewhat of an Avengers outfit, dressed in mostly red cloth and leather, as armor. They have like a small rapier and a dagger. They have tons of scars that I forgot to draw. Oops. But they have tons of scars, physical scars, but they're more like active. They're looking around the airship at the edge, just looking over what appears to be very, very big trees underneath, like below. And I believe it's currently going into the end of the summer. So most of the trees are like yellowish, turning orange, all these warm colors as they're looking down. And we will begin. So right now, I'd like to let you guys know. Make sure to write this down yourselves. Rem's characteristics are the bigger brother. He is resourceful, adventurous, and empathetic.
But why am I getting Until Dawn vibes?
Yeah. So later on there will be decisions, and the best way to get the true ending is to play into their characteristics. However, characteristics can change depending on your choices later. So one of them might be replaced, maybe none of them, maybe I forget about them. But in general, the way I wrote this story is that you need to play to their strengths, essentially, to get the true ending. Meanwhile, Tom is diligent, kind, and grateful. Okay? Alright. So let's first introduce Rem. Sorry, it's hard. I have no one else to bounce on. It's just two NPCs talking to each other, and I don't have any script. It's difficult. Hey Tom, look at all these trees. I just. Can you see them? I know your eyesight is still not good. And the camera faces towards Tom, and he's actually looking down and like feeling the breeze. And there's this heavy scent of like oranges, like this sour note. At the end of summer, all of the fruits are pretty much like ripe, and um, the ones that are left on the trees leave this like very sour, sweet scent in the air. And Tom is looking down, and he responds, "Funnily enough, brother, I do see things a little bit, but um, I'm not sure if we're seeing the same thing. Um, I see that huge tree over there," as Tom points, and the camera faces forwards. We see this giant tree, this giant maple tree, that that's all right. That's the normal trees are big enough as it is. Like when I say big, they're about maybe 80 feet tall, 100 foot tall. I'm not sure about the radius of the trunks, but they're massive. Um, and this tree is even more massive. It's might be the size of a mountain or something similar. Um, and all of its roots just crawl into the other trees, and you can see some buildings, some fortifications, some walls that's just slightly towering over the trees. And and then around this large tree is a city, um which there's like maybe smoke or magic or elements like radiating out of it. And speaking of elements, there are raw elements just floating around the city. Like maybe fire plumes and like trails of acid and poison. There's these like globules of water that's floating around, and maybe just sparks of lightning. It's a very elementally infused land, the ethereal primes. And yeah, okay, I'm just starting to realize if I'm going to be this descriptive like for each scene, I don't think we're gonna get over chapter 1. Well,
Chapter one.
let's just continue. Let's just continue. Um, really? You can see something? That's great. I mean, maybe it's the fresh air. Maybe we keep hearing that this is the land of change. So, maybe that's something good for you. I mean, okay, this is exciting. So for Tom, you guys now get a choice. Are you hopeful? Are you cynical? Or I mean, if you guys can come up with your own response, that's totally
Nihilistic.
okay too. Nihilistic. It doesn't matter what you guys do. Right? That's nihilism, right?
Nihilism is, yeah, they're just basically thinking nothing matters.
Yeah, nothing matters. I mean, you guys can decide on this as a group.
Yeah. Guys, what do you guys want him to be like?
Wait, who are we deciding for? The little brother?
Yeah, the
Big
little
one.
brother. Yeah. So Rem is more energetic. When I speak as Tom, it's a lot more.
Let's go with
Unenthusiastic because I don't think he can see pretty well. Just blurry shapes at most.
Yeah. So it's purposefully made. It's so the audience doesn't see what Tom sees.
Yes. I do.
So
Enthusiastic.
nihilistic or enthusiastic?
Okay.
Nihilistic.
Dick.
Yeah, nihilist.
Okay. Uh,
Yeah, let's go depressed.
I mean, might be something, but uh, does it matter? We're just looking for a druid here that can cure me, right? I mean, aren't you? I mean, I guess so, but um, you should enjoy this. It's not common that we're able to ride on airships. Um, and then like he just starts pointing out towards like birds and things like. How about that? Can you see those? And your thoughts just go inwards, and you start to think. Uh, Brother is always looking out for me. I mean, I appreciate it, but sometimes he can be a bit too much. And that's one for uh like grateful is good. Like I mean he's still grateful, but there's a push towards a different personality there. So that's how your personalities can affect things or choices, sorry. And you can now explore as Tom. You're in airship. You can imagine anything as you wish. You can look over the rails. You can maybe talk to other people or eavesdrop or things like that. If not, I can just proceed towards the next scene.
No, guys.
Just so you guys know, in some occasions, exploring is required to get the, optimal outcome. But I know it will be difficult since it's a lot of imagination.
Do you guys want to eavesdrop?
What were the options? What were the options given?
It's I mean pretty much up to you. Again, you're in an airship. You can ask me if like there's something here, or um, you can say that you want to eavesdrop. You want to look over the edge. You want to like look at the airship. It's like probing your own thoughts. Like, if you're in an airship, what would you would like to see? Things like that.
If I were in an airship, I'd be listening into people talking about the area that we have no idea that we're visiting.
Okay. So Tom just takes a walk around. The general like conversations that you hear, people are excited for the upcoming festivals. People are excited to experience, like, go through their phase of change, since the season of change is upon you. But there's also rumors of some tragedies that's happening in the city. The king and queen of Maple's End are currently sick, and their daughter, who's very gifted, is rising to power, basically. And there's mixed opinions about it. People think that they're like a firm and um they're a firm and strong leader, but some people are also saying that they're strict and like controlling. But those are just rumors that you hear. Anything else?
Nice.
I want to look at the other passengers, what they look like. Do they look like visitors, tourists, or natives?
Yeah.
Probably a mix. But I would say majority would be um ethereal prime outfits, which are more like slim, thin clothing. Think of Storm in Marvel Rivals, like stuff like that. They're very fashionable. Like, think of elves, like how elves would wear their dresses and suits and gowns. It's like very like robes of silk and things like that. And then for other people like me, maybe you find a few adventurers or a few Dawn Republicans joining along, um, wearing their own attire. So mostly people are formal. You do see some commoners, like or maybe a lot of commoners, which are wearing pretty much the same outfits as you, Tom. Rem looks more of like an adventurer. Also, you can always speak to Rem if you want. If that's the case, do you guys want to roleplay, Tom? If you want to say something unique, it's not like within my brain juice. You guys can like hop in and out from like roleplay. Is this too much? Is this too much choice? Are you guys having a hard time?
But
I just want the others to have a chance.
it's more like I'm like wondering like what is happening right now. What is the scenario we're in right now?
So basically, you're in an airship and you're just waiting for it to land. You're arriving at Maple's End and you're just taking a look around while waiting.
And we are in the POV of which brother? The older,
The younger one.
the younger one, the nihilistic one.
The nihilistic one.
He's gonna look at. He basically looks outside, and immediately. Are there any poor-looking people? He's
Poor.
looking around. Poor people.
Yeah. The poorest people that that you can think of are probably farmer-looking people.
So there's no beggars or
Not
something.
really. No, they can't afford this. It's like a ticket is like 50 gold,
Okay.
which is a lot for a commoner.
It's like, why did we even come here, brother?
Oh, the thing is, you weren't there for the previous session, but they're basically looking for a druid to cure
okay.
his illness.
Okay.
Yeah,
Are you
that's their
sure?
goal here.
Are you sure? Are you sure the druid lives here? This looks a little expensive for a druid to live in or something. Don't druids live in the woods?
Yeah, we'll have to figure that out as soon as we get down on the city.
What if he just got scammed again?
I don't think it happened before, but again, it's from the previous session. So the high priests of Dawn Republic did take a look at Tom, but they can't identify his condition or his
Okay.
sickness. So that's why. But
That's why they
KNS,
came here.
yeah, KNS were able to do something. Like he had a reaction of some kind when they tried to infuse elemental energy on Tom. So that's why they're looking for elemental druids. When I say druids, they're elemental druids. Oh, one with nature, one with elements, things like that. So yeah.
On
So for
someone
now,
play.
anything else?
Oh, that's it for me. Like someone else, Kairos, you were there.
You don't have to. No, we can just proceed with the next scene.
Sa kasama ng controller. Proceed for now.
All right.
Yeah,
Uh,
let's
for the following
First
scenes, I'm going
scene.
to try and give you guys some options. I think you guys are having a hard time, like coming up with your own ideas. But that's always an option, okay? That's always an option for you guys to do. If you wanna like,
Okay.
Kuko, can you describe the room a little bit more? That's perfectly fine. So yeah. Eventually, the airship begins to descend towards this large open field, and sorry, it's just bugging me so much. There's like a speck like water on my partner's screen while he's watching anime. It hurts my eyes like looking at it. Do you know that when you have like a drop of water on on your monitor?
Yes, and you see a portal of rainbowness.
Yes, exactly. Anyways, I had to wipe it. As it descends, you get closer and closer to the city, and from a distance, it looks small. But now that you're entering the city, like it's actually quite massive, and you see that there are houses built underneath the roots. There's this large like system of roads that is intertwined with the roots themselves. Like some, you can see some parts of the wood is not carved more like built on top of. There are certain like houses or buildings, and it's mostly made out of wood and stone. Not much metals or stuff like that. But what's more apparent is that all most of like the technology or like the infrastructure, it has some sort of like elemental infusion about it. So it's very colorful. It's like an array of colors. Like the lamps are made out of like maybe like firelights. Um, maybe like the roofs of the houses have these like elementally infused tiles which keeps it insulated and warm, so things like that. So you can just imagine like um what kind of like stuff is available here, and you can see some people like walking around, they're carrying baskets, um like it has like a floating gem underneath like a basket, and then they have like food in it that keeps it warm. So like anything, like think of magical. Like I'm not I don't have enough hours in my day to come up with every single elemental gadget or stuff in this world, but you can imagine. And as the ship descends, people begin walking out, um, and eventually, the brothers will encounter a guard. So I need to change the music now that you have arrived. So you see or you overhear the people in front of you, basically very simple questions like what do you intend to do in the city, um like who you are you meeting with someone, where will you be staying, things like that. And when it's your turn, who will lead the conversation, Tom or Rem?
I think the older brother, right?
I'll take it. It's
Yeah,
your
Ram.
decision.
I think it's better if we go with Ram, since he's more adventurous and it's more athletic and energetic.
So this guard is like so deers are normally thin, like this brown deer, normally thin, but this guy is a bit more muscular, has more physique. It's a bit bulky. They're wearing
Are,
this semi heavy armor, um that's made out of mostly heavy wood, so wood that it's infused with elements, um has the bulky appearance of like metallic heavy armor, but it's made in a more like natural like materials. That's the word I'm looking for. Natural materials. And for the audience perspective, he looks a little bit like a himbo. Okay. Audience perspective, he has this cute um like masculine hair, like the head is a bit a bit disproportionate compared to the rest of his body. He has just like appearance, like he's a likable individual. And Rem decides to take charge, like under this Tom, I'll just follow my lead. The guard asks, um what's your business in the city? And Rem, you guys get a choice. Will you be honest? Will you be deceiving? Will you, or what's the word, like parang how dare you? We're children. Are you suspicious of us? Like I don't know what's the word for that.
dismissive?
Um, Manipulative, like because the intention is like don't ask us questions, or something
Huh?
like that.
Aggressive?
So honest,
Defensive?
or defensive,
Honest.
yeah, defensive is good. So honest, deceitful, or defensive.
We're gonna be honest because we're desperate for a cure for our brother.
Honest.
Okay, So we're actually looking for a druid. We're my brother is sick, as you can see, and then he like put his hands or arms around Tom, um, and we're yeah, we're basically looking for a druid and to have him checked up, something like that. Would you know where a druid would be? And at the guard, druids. I believe they all went to an expedition in the forest a few weeks ago. They haven't come back. Um, there's this epidemic in the city, and yeah, the druids are looking for resources or things to cure the civilians. But um, okay. Do you have any guardians? Anyone else supervising, or it's just the two of you? So kind of like the same like options, or if is there any particular like word that you guys would like to or approach? You're still honest.
I think we should. Oh my god, no. Do you guys have any other
Are
suggestions?
you meeting with someone in the city? Do you know anyone here?
Um, I think KN has pointed them somewhere, but they will be unsure. So I think they'll just try to play it confident, but like with a hint of I don't know if they can pull it off though.
Confident. So I do remember like KNS saying something where they can stay or meet, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
and I forgot.
It's up to
Um,
them if they can remember to.
so they forgot.
Yeah, I
um,
forgot.
so we're supposed to meet with some arch druid in the city, or something like that, and they should give us like a direction. Um, oh, the arch druid. I doubt you'd get an audience with them, but um, if you're able to do so, then that's great. So where will you be staying? Uh, I think the options are like I don't know, or like deceitful as well, or like or you guys can still keep being honest if that's what you want. I mean, for now, I mean we're still introducing the rules to you guys. Later on, there'll be a bit more complicated options. Hopefully, I should write them down so I at least have a list of like stuff like options of what's that game with that's filled with these kinds of options? Detroit
Telltale games.
become human.
Choose your own adventure
Social
game.
options.
Next game.
You mean the Telltale games or something?
Yeah.
Let's just go with honest
Goosebumps.
and naive for now.
All right, sure. Um, we actually don't know any place to stay here, but would you know the cheapest place that we can stay? Um, hmm. I do know somewhere. It's well, you can begin asking around the Black Pepper Inn. Um, that should be cheap enough for two kids. Um, I'm sure you guys will be fine. It's just the city is safe, of course, but um, just two kids, and you mentioned that you're sick. Is it contagious? And you guys would still be honest.
Defensive. Like, you mentioned a plague, but this isn't that. It's different.
Okay, maybe that's the actual like wording. So again, you guys can hop in roleplay. If you want to roleplay the characters. Just make sure that all of you like are on the same page. That's why I'm giving you guys like time to talk to each other as well. um, defensive. I mean, the conditions of the disease in the city are pretty light, to tell the truth. It's a matter of like how strong an individual is. So it could range from a cold to a fever, and some lose their appetite. I kind of realize it sounds like COVID. No,
Oh
Oh no,
no.
what have you done?
no, but it is. It is. It just makes people weak. It doesn't really kill them. It's the other things that kill them. But it just makes them weak. I just realized that. But I think that's a lot of diseases, right? There's like a lot of like sickness or like
See,
viruses that does exactly
every
the same
other
thing, right?
disease.
It just shuts down your other important bits, and you get immunocompromised for other things. But anyways, um, the guard lets you in, and you're now in the city. So you see a lot of shops, a lot of people walking by, and you're pretty much bombarded with warm colors. Like the wood, the houses and buildings are made out of wood, which is brown. The most of the leaves that you see are orange or yellow or brown, and like there's so much trees that's like 100 feet tall, so expect a lot of like dried leaves on the floor. You can barely even see like the wooden road that they have, or like the, I wouldn't say dirt, but I'm not sure, like the road is made in such a way that the wood doesn't crumble, or maybe it's some magical wood or something like that. Just very sturdy wood. And this scent of this fragrant scent of like fruits, like dried fruits, just wafts in the air. um I would say you guys can play either as Tom or Rem, up to you. Are you guys gonna look for the inn right away? You guys do some sightseeing first?
How about you guys?
Can I be player 3? I really want to give you some chance to to play.
Okay, yeah. I'll just keep on going then. The brothers begin to look for the Black Pepper Inn. It's very easy. Just follow the scent of the black pepper, and it leads you to somewhere towards the outskirts of the city, so somewhere farther away. Um, it's still within like the city fortification. It's city fortifications and things, but um and you eventually arrive. um you get accommodations, and you can stay for a few nights, but the brothers have a conversation. Rem's perspective, so talking to Tom. So we don't have a lot of money to go around. I just want to let you know that our goal here is to look for a druid and to have them check you out. But uh, we can't do that if you don't have any money or have anything to eat. So I'm going to look for a job first thing tomorrow. And how does that sound? Sorry. So you guys are Tom now. So sorry. I started role playing Rem. I know it's confusing, but we'll work it out. I'm sorry.
I'm fine. I'll roleplay. You're all so quiet.
We were processing.
I don't think it's a good idea. I this is strange lands. This isn't one of your usual jobs. This could be dangerous for you.
I mean, the Adventurers Guild are always accommodating and welcoming, right? You can come with me, and maybe we can learn more about the city together. But so far they seem nice.
Yeah, I don't feel right being left here.
Right. And for Tom, it's a strange feeling, but feels slightly better for some reason while you're in this city. Um, he's normally bedridden in Dawn Republic, but for within this city, there's more spring in his step. You can see a little bit better, um, or things like that. But again, we don't have his like genuine like first person perspective, so it's a bit difficult to describe. But maybe that's something that Rem notices. So, for the rest of the day, Rem and Tom just, takes a walk around the city as much as they can. You figure out that, or you discover that there's like a nearby like food stall where you guys can buy like local produce and things like that. That's cheap. You guys discover that there's a long winding river that goes through the side of the city, which is also their main source of like water and things like that. Um, there's these unique farms um, that they grow berries. It's not like this traditional farmland where it's all flat. It's more akin to a garden um, and orchards, things like that. And there's a lot of people working on those, and it's not really built in such a way it's efficient. It's built in a way that it looks good and still produces enough that it can feed the city. And yeah, just hearing the people, hearing the locals, you pick up a few things. Similar thoughts of like, why have the druids not returned yet? Will the king and queen recover? Things like things like that. People are saying that they caught the plague as well, or like the disease. And yeah, and maybe Rem just says to Tom that maybe he should get like some protection for his face in case so he doesn't catch the sickness as well. And that will be day one over. Um, the book flips to the next page, and for day two, we begin as Rem wakes up. So, is this good? Is the pacing okay? I just realized we spent about 40 minutes
What?
on day one. That's not a good sign. I have a lot of days logged
How
down
many
here.
days?
It's like a true visual novel.
Wow.
Is it good?
9 pages on your book.
Indeed, the novel. But yeah, continue.
Okay.
But just let me know if you guys have like questions or like you want to like explore or ask something about the lore, even if it's not related to the scene directly. Feel free to do so.
Okay, I'm gonna be more active.
Yeah, that's okay. I mean, I originally wanted to do this with like 2 players, so this is completely fine. Um, Rem looks for a job at the Adventurers Guild. With Tom, as they are on their way, as Rem is speaking to the person that's stationed outside the Adventurers Guild, Tom sees an individual. Um, appear to be a scholar. They have this like blue robe. Um, they are a avian, so it's a bird. Just not sure which kind. Let's say maybe a falcon. Um, like this falcon bird. They seem to be analyzing the water on the river, and for Tom, he seems curious. Like there's a stairway downwards, and yeah, a path to this scholar. So Tom asks for permission. Um, Rem, can I just speak with that guy? He looks interesting. It's just I'm not sure. I'm not sure what about it, but um, and then Rem, sorry, I combined their names. Rom. Rem looks over. Uh, hmm. He seems to be working, Tom. I don't think you should disturb him. But if you really want to, I guess you can ask. He does look scholarly, so maybe he knows something about the druids. Yeah, I'll ask. Um, I'll be back in a bit. Then yeah. Tom heads down to the river with the scholar and um introduces himself. You guys want to roleplay this, or I should just keep going?
Keep going for now.
Going for Nago.
Yeah.
All right. Good morning, sir. Are you seem like a scholar, or a druid? Are you a druid? Oh, me? No, I am. Yes, indeed. I'm a scholar. Look. At, I look at the flora and fauna of the city. Who are you? I'm Tom. I am sorry, a bit more dismissive and depressed. I'm Tom. I'm from Dawn Republic. Um, why are you looking at the river? You see, there is this plague disease in the city. I think the water might be contaminated. Um, why did you speak to me? I'm just curious, I suppose. There was something about you that looked different. And for a brief moment, um, audience perspective only, but we see in some corner of Tom's mind, there's this flashes of visions of this individual, like holding this book, and there's this aura of menace and magic, and in the consciousness, like in the conscious mind of Tom, like it doesn't, it doesn't manifest, but there's something there. I actually not sure. Are you? So, did you have any breakthroughs? We've been hearing about this disease ever since we were on the airship. No, it's difficult to prove, but that is why I'm collecting samples in the river. Maybe perhaps it could lead me to some evidence that the river might be the cause of this disease. You say airship. One did arrive yesterday. Are you? Are you from here? And no. Again, came from Dawn Republic, and the conversation just continues over. Meanwhile, for Rem, basically, he is on this. Oh my goodness! I just realized I do need to prepare some few things, but I didn't in Foundry, since he will be a bit more, let's just say, combat oriented. So, yeah, that's not ideal, but whatever. We'll just more story based, more narrative based, and basically he explains the situation, looks for a job, and then let's see here. Just checking my notes, double checking. Which I'm actually not sure. I wrote it too ambiguous. I wasn't too specific with my notes. Let's see. how I would turn this into a game mechanic. Hmm. Okay. Um, he basically gets led in, but he takes a like final look over Tom, and he can see that Tom and this guy, this scholar, are just already sat on the riverbank, just speaking, or sharing ideas. And Rem, would you call Tom? Like, would you take him away from this scholar, or do you just enter the building? I mean, he's just literally outside, like down the riverbank. This is a question for you guys.
I think it's I'll go. How about you? Sek'na, Krome and
Dark Nine? Did you
Four.
say Dark Nine?
No, Krome. Was it
Oh.
Krome? 4.
I mean, like, I think we should.
As a brother, I'd bring him inside.
You bring
Or
him
how
inside?
about you?
I'd bring him with me inside.
I mean, how about the others?
We're at Theodore. How about you?
Oh shit, Theodore is here.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
here.
Actually, I might listen in for now, guys.
Okay, let's
can
make
continue.
decision making less
Just-
than 10 seconds.
Yeah, no. Ano para hindi just to lessen the what you call this, the conflicts. Yes.
That's what I said.
Yes. Go ahead, guys.
Yeah, I'm listening in.
So, bring him inside. Okay. Alright. Just wanted to check people's personality traits. Okay. As Rem gestures towards Tom to get inside, Tom just bows his head and gives sorry, this scholar gives him like a card, or like a piece of paper, and then like tucks it into his pocket, and then starts heading over to Rem. For you, Rem, as you know, Tom gets close to you. I just met this guy, and he doesn't know my condition, but I think he might know someone that can help. He says that he's involved with the archdruids, or the druids in general, but he's more of like a information keeper than an actual practitioner of the elements. So he might be able to help, but yeah, let's sort that out later. Sorry, I was expecting a response and I realized I'm fucking everyone. Yeah, I just don't want you speaking with random strangers, but I'm glad you're able to make a friend. What did he give you? I saw him giving you a piece of paper. Sorry. It's his address. He mentioned that if I wanted to become like some sort of apprentice, I could work for him. How does Rem respond? Would he be happy? Would he be like upset? Would he be defensive, or would
I think Ram will first ask,
supportive?
are you thinking about it? Are you considering it?
Well, I don't want you to do everything for me. I need to look for. I mean, okay. So how does Tom react to that? I don't want to like, because you guys are setting him up as a bit nihilistic or depressive.
That was the first choice. I thought.
Yeah. No, for Tom.
Exactly.
What?
For Tom, it won't be consistent.
So depressive.
No, not anymore.
Not
Just on
anymore?
that one time I can
Oh, I see, I see.
sightsee.
Alright, alright.
So since he's made a friend and he was offered a job that could be helpful to his loving brother, I think it'd be like 1+ energy point. Like not enthusiastic, something optimistic?
Something to look forward.
Yeah.
hopeful.
Hopeful,
Hopeful,
yeah.
yes.
Okay. Alright. Sure. Yeah, I guess so. It's just I don't know much. But I'm curious, you know. I might be able to do something, and it's better than nothing, right? And besides,
Yeah.
he's involved with the druids. Maybe we could ask him for help, to get in touch with them.
Yeah, that sounds good. I mean, it's better than being holed inside indoors, right? But I think we'll first try to gather all the information we need, and then maybe we could look into our options if we could afford to stay in a place like this long term.
Sure. I mean, if both of us will be earning money, we can definitely afford to stay at the Black Pepper Inn.
Yeah. I mean, who knows? Maybe the work here is more generous than back home.
I nominate Krome to roleplay Rem permanently. So I can
Please.
focus on Tom. So I can focus on Tom.
Okay, I think Tom is the protagonist, anyways. He has the lore, so okay.
All right. Sure. Let's just keep going. So as you're headed inside, a few adventurers escort you to their guild leader. Meanwhile, Tom is just left around, like wandering in the adventurers guild. Um, he looks at the other treasures there, or other, like, people. Doesn't really interact, just takes a look around. Meanwhile, for you, Rem, um, you are introduced to a guild leader that I don't have a name for. Let's say,
Gildo.
uh, I have the word that keeps popping in my mind is droop. I'm not sure why.
Drew from
Droop.
Meet the Robinsons.
I don't know.
Droopy.
Droop. Because it has to be like related to an element. Like water is drop, right? But droop.
Okay,
It looks a
that
bit.
Drooplet.
Or maybe like, what's a good word?
Maybe our other players can come up with names to help you.
I think our other players are playing.
Zachary.
Zachary.
Jew. I think I'll go with
Zachary.
Jew.
Obadiah.
I can't do Jew since, spoiler alert,
Take it.
someone it has a very similar name to someone else.
Mm. Oh,
How
Hail.
about
Hail. Okay, it's a woman.
Kale?
Kale.
Yeah.
Kale.
Kale.
Kale
For
from me?
justice.
They can never make me like you, Kale. I'm sorry. How about Hale? Haley.
Hail is ice, right?
I
Maybe we
think
can
so,
do
yes.
it. We can do
Yeah,
it.
hail
Yeah.
is ice.
All right, hail.
Frozen rain.
I heard that you wish to join the Adventurers Guild.
Oh my. I'm not exactly from here, but whoa, are you already inviting me? Can I join the Adventurers Guild here?
Well, I have heard that you have been working for a different guild in Dawn Republic. Yes.
Oh yes, but they don't accept youngsters like me. Look at me. Rough around the edges.
But even if that is the case, you still wish to provide your skills for the Adventurers Guild. We may not send you to combat-oriented quests, but you still are, you know, have other skills that you can utilize.
Yes, well, plenty. I've worked many different kind of jobs back home.
Hmm. I would like to ask, why would you like to join the Adventurers Guild? E- Such a young age, it's quite curious why you would wish to work so early. Most kids these days would wish to frolic in the grass or, I don't know, read books. Is that what children do these days? Or dance in the woods?
Oh, um, I don't think I can afford frolicking around grasses. Will you change your mind about recruiting me if I said it was for, um, funds?
You don't even like to play a common game here in Ethereal Primes, Ice Water. It's like tag, but when you are touched by the person that's it, you freeze. Have you heard of that? I play it all the time when I was young.
Uh, um,
That does fit, you know, like
yeah, I know,
Ethereal
I loved
Price
it.
Ice
I
Water.
actually loved it.
And then in Dawn Republic, it's Sky and Dirt.
I
Sky Dirt.
know, and the
Sky and
cultural
Dirt.
Under
blending, and it's Rodado that invented the term time purse.
Diapers.
You
And
know,
then
at some point
Enigma.
for Dawn Republic, I thought it was the Predator and the Hunter. I mean, the Predator and
uh, in Midlands, it's tribe instead of moro. Tribe.
you know, those games that there's a lot of people in each side. Just
In Enigma, it's
And
like your base.
instead of like,
You
you know,
basically
capturing your teammates, it's like enslaving their people. Oh
Oh
wait.
my goodness.
Oh my god.
that's
And
so
it's not a
brutal.
game, it's actually life
It's
and
a
death.
brutal game.
that
Yes.
game.
Exactly.
I
That's
think
not.
like, anyways. Well, anyways, I mean, so you there's this burning ambition that I feel from you, but think of it, look in my perspective. I am going to employ such a young child. Even if I assign you to quests that are within this city alone, there is still some danger involved.
Well, I can handle the danger. It's not just funds that drive me. It's my brother. Can I like point to a little Tim from the distance?
Hmm. I see. Hmm. What is your goal?
Well, right now being hired by the Adventurers Guild. Wait, I didn't catch your name.
Sorry, I am vaping. um, my name is Hale. Originally from Winterspire, but me and the former guildmaster had this agreement. But anyways, that's my backstory. Now, you're the subject here. Um, I'm just
Mm,
concerned long term. Like, this is a dangerous job. I mean, you have scars already. Um, you should know, but the primals here in Ethereal Prime is different than the ones in Dawn Republic. Dawn Republic has more military, more resources that deal with primals. Here in Ethereal Prime, the moment that you step out from the cities, it's nature already. And you know what they say, if primals, the farther you are from civilizations, the more primals are present. And since here in Ethereal Prime, we tend to not disturb nature, they can be overwhelming at times. We are like second line of defense in the city. Obviously, the forest guards are the first line of defense. You will be expected to, fight.
Oh, yes, Hail Man. Um, if you expect me to fight, I can fight. Even
Okay.
better.
What is your choice of weapon? I think for you would be either a choice between your bow, which is what we used during the side shot before,
Oh.
a rapier and a dagger. I think that's what I remember at least. But I'd like to remind your personality traits:
Yes, sir. Can you list them again?
resourceful,
Resourceful.
adventurous, empathetic.
Adventurer, empathetic. Yes, notes and yes. I'd like a bow. Of course, I wouldn't use it to disrupt your nature or something. I'm just really here for my brother, and that's enough motivation for me. No malice, I swear.
And I feel none. I sympathize for you, of course. Head over to the archery range. Is that what you call them? Archery range,
Yes.
right?
What are you?
Yes. Yes.
Or
You're the
just
boss
the
that don't
range,
know
the
how
range, right?
the
I think you just call it
office
the range.
works.
I'd like to see you. I'd like to see your archery skills in action. And then, yeah. So I'd like to ask, like, will you show off? Will you remain humble, or or do you just average?
What do you think, gang?
Humble, humble, humble.
Let me give you like a few reminders. It's a lot more dangerous here in Ethereal Primes compared to Dawn Republic.
Yes.
And the way she says it, her concern is your ability to survive. If
What
you
do you
have
think,
any
gang?
other ideas, like any other approach, feel free to let me know.
I think I'll go with
With what?
humble. I said
Like,
humble.
other words that can be, other approaches can be confident, can be again, like you know I'm not sure,
Cautious.
but like
What about cautious? I was
cautious,
thinking cautious.
cautious could
Uh,
work.
Yeah, I
Or
was thinking cautious because either way, he'd still want to be able to go back to his brother.
Yeah.
maybe bombastic.
What the
Bombastic
fuck?
side. What the fuck?
Extra.
Sexy.
Yeah, I think we'll
Gay.
go with
Desperate could also be something that you
That
can,
that sounds like a death flag if you do
or
desperate.
focused. Focused could be good.
Yeah, focus work.
focused. Yes,
Or
that's the best.
again, one of your traits is resourceful, so you are sent to the archery range, but that doesn't exactly mean that you are, that you'll be tested by just your archery alone.
Yeah, I actually can't imagine the archery range. I'm imagining stationary targets, so I don't
No,
know
no,
if
no,
I
no. There's a person running around with a target. Just kidding, no.
no magic
No.
conjuration.
I mean,
Okay, so I won't be able
Rem
to.
Rem that can't cast magic anyway, so.
Yeah, no. I won't be able to show off my resourcefulness. I think so. I'll be focused. It's
Focused.
standard. Yes.
Okay. So, your target will be like a training dummy. Um, and I'm just imagining the scene for a moment. Hmm. Sure. So focused. I did not prepare anything, but here's what we can do. Um, Something simple for now. So I'm going to present a word. Oh, uh,
What?
it's you need to figure out like what word the oh shit.
What? No.
So you're doing something and you need to figure out like I'm going to present you a scrambled word. You need to figure out like
Oh,
the word that will help you in this task or action. So for example this.
guys, I need you guys.
Oh,
I'm
you
here.
guys are not in Foundry, right? No.
I'm here for the role playing.
You're not
I
here
got
to think.
let's work together.
All right. So I when if I had more time, this should have been like this should have been a show like it's going to be on the stream. It's going to be at the center. But okay, fine, whatever. We can do this at another time
I
since I
can
didn't
join
really
Foundry.
prepare it.
I'm on my laptop.
But it's very easy. It's aim. Okay, you're going to aim. But yeah, let's scrap that for now. Let's do that some other time. But you aim and you shoot. You hit and then another dummy is presented to you. This one has bulky wooden armor.
Oh. I'm gonna look for gaps in the wooden armor and aim for that.
Okay. So sure. So you shoot again with the same like approach, which is focused. And the wooden armor moves on its own, ever so slightly. The opening that you see had changed, and you did not expect that. And you will miss, but you know no one says anything. You just can still try again.
Um, guys, I'm running out of ideas. It's moving now.
Yeah. Try. Should I just aim? I
Hello?
think you should. Again,
You're,
I'm
cut-
not in Foundry,
you're cutting
so we
off,
need
man.
to.
You're cutting
Okay, okay.
off.
The subject of your sentence is vanishing. You need to what?
Considering the target is moving though, right? So we need to aim it, right?
Yeah.
And the
Gone.
armor is moving as well.
So you know how I can imagine it, but I don't know how to explain it. So like as the armor moves, we aim. Is the direction random?
Um, it will move in a way where where if you're going to dodge something in like, like if the arrow is coming from like straight ahead, then it will move either left or right, things like that.
I am since it has is the dummy moving?
Yeah, it's
It
moving
it
left and
won't
right.
move unless if shoot at it. It will only dodge. So it's not
Oh,
moving
it's
now.
not running towards me.
No,
Okay.
it can, but no, it can.
Can you describe where is it like fully armored? How about the head? Is
Um,
it armored?
no, the head won't be armored.
Then I'm gonna aim for the head.
Okay.
Yes.
You shoot at the head. Um, okay. You'll hit it, and like people nod, and then for the third one, um, wait for me to give you a signal before you shoot, and then a third set of armor. It's the same guy. Oh, sorry. It's a similar looking
Dummy.
dummy, and you're given a signal before you shoot. Um, and it starts moving. It starts
Okay.
moving towards you, but you
Okay.
haven't been given a signal yet
To shoot.
to shoot. No. So
I'm
it's
just
pretty.
gonna move. I'm just gonna keep the
Decide.
distance between us. So I'm gonna move as well.
Alright. So you start circling around, um, towards against the thing. It starts picking up speed. You hear the wooden cracks of the
Path?
wood. Like, and you just hear like it's as if Brute is moving. The crunching of branches and bark.
Does it have armor?
Yeah, it's the same as the one before. They start moving.
I see. And I I don't know, hide. How open is the shooting
Uh,
range?
it's pretty open, like what you'd expect from like a normal like archery range.
I
So
see. It's just moving towards.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll keep my bow drawn, but I will wait.
So it gets closer and closer to you. You look around, and you notice Hale isn't even looking. Like she has her head turned to the side.
Oh.
And she didn't give the signal,
The
right?
signal, no.
That's
Um.
fast.
It's getting closer. 15 feet.
Still move, Krome. Move, yeah.
Wait. She meant I don't have permission to shoot it, right?
Yeah. She said, wait for her signal.
Okay. Um. Can I go
Punch.
beside her? I won't be ignored.
Nice
uh,
one. Nice.
that is a way to do it, I suppose. And um, she looks down at you, and I guess that is what I would say. I suppose that is one way to deal with it. Go ahead.
I should.
Is that a signal?
Yes.
Yes.
And then pew, I release the bow. Pew. I aim for the head.
In the future, even if I gave you a command, you should always rely on your instincts. I'm not omniscient, so you always need to rely on your um, adaptability to change um, depending on the situation. That will
Oh.
happen in the future. But I suppose this suffice. Um, seems that you know your way around a bow, and you're basically given like other like tasks or like other challenges to do and it gets increasingly more involved with other adventures, and you notice that you're paired with two other individuals that are slightly older than you. Like they look like they're fresh recruits as well. You are introduced to uh, if I can find their names. I did not write them down. I know one of them is named Palmer, which is a bit fat, a bit big. They have these two tusks, like on their face. It's a boar, Palmer, and there's this other person named Gino. Sorry. Palmer's attitude is very abrasive. He's not very kind. Like he's a bully, pretty much, like close to a bully.
Okay.
And Gino is more humble. He looks like a farmer's hand, like a commoner, and he's very optimistic, very energetic, more than
Okay. So Gino and Palmer.
Sorry. There was a cockroach on my desk.
Yeah.
It was the same cockroach as the other. As last
Fuck.
week. Yeah.
Go ahead.
We don't get much of those, but anyways. So Gino's more humble, more dim-witted. I would add as well. The way he does the rest of the challenges, like it's creative, like, but not like in the most efficient way. Like like, he tries to just coast by. Meanwhile, Palmer just forces himself in any situation, and you three are pretty much like grouped together as like you get that impression that they keep assigning you three to be together, and then it's just a day of like you didn't realize it, but it turned into training. Your interview turned into a training session, and maybe you'll get to know them a lot more. But for now, that's the impression that you got from them, and that will be essentially your entire day. Um, Fortunately, I have to say Tom did not get to meet his friend too much.
It's okay. He's
Yeah.
got his address.
Yeah.
Wait, so what weapon do they use?
Ugh.
Whoa.
It's a mixture, like the same as you. Like they're pretty versatile, I would guess. But
Okay.
maybe I think Palmer is a lot more melee oriented, I guess.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
Like a lot more melee oriented. And I think that should be it for that day. Um, Obviously, Tom is very happy that Rem already has a job, um, and have something to do in the city. But um, while you guys are at the Black Pepper Inn, Tom asks, "Oh my God, it's 12:30 and we're still on day 2. Oh no, this is not going to work.
This
It's
is
too
a
long.
Sunday game,
It's
I
too long.
think.
Yeah, it is a Sunday game. Um, it's not a 4-hour session. I mean, I could go a lot faster if I just read the entire thing, but that's not fun.
You can.
That's not fun. Do you prefer like that to be that way? It's just the way I do cutscenes. Um, it's just gonna be one.
So the chance of me falling asleep will be higher.
But I think it's good to explore though. Like we're not in a rush to do this. Like next week we can go back to main session. Then we can always come back.
Yeah.
We can always come back to this.
Yeah, you're available, right, Crow?
No. Next Sunday though, I'll be available, and Saturday.
So next Saturday, I mean, next Sunday will be. Well, let's talk about the schedules later. For now, the two siblings go home and they talk about their day, and Tom asks, "Do you want me to?" Again, I don't want to force you, but I think this Doctor Bracker is interesting. I think I might be able to learn a lot of things from him if I become his apprentice.
I'd like to meet this friend of yours first before I let you off working for some random person you met on the first day.
You're right. Yeah. I guess you know what that says. Danger, stranger.
Yes. Well,
Or stranger danger.
it will be good for you to at least work for someone knowledgeable about this place. As for me, fighting rarely reveals useful information, at least the sort that we're looking for right now. A cure.
Right. So, from day 3 to 12, I'll just change the music real quick. Day 3 to 12, we get this like montage of you guys' weeks or days go by. Um, let's see here. My God, we're still at the beginning. I mean, you guys enjoy it though, or is the format a bit confusing?
It's
Good,
chill.
guys.
It's chill.
It's chill.
Alright.
It can replace our main session though.
Sometimes, right? Like if other players are unavailable, we can definitely do
Yeah,
this.
yeah, yeah.
So, the siblings actually do well. From day 3 to 12, Rem is basically assigned to do courier jobs in the city, but eventually Hale begins to assign him to tasks to forage in the forest, allowing Rem to start exploring. And you're always accompanied by Gino, which kind of became your in your squad. He's kind of like the support. Like he checks in on you, makes sure that you're okay. He's like the watcher. While you forage, he keeps watch. Meanwhile, um, Palmer doesn't want to do too much work. He's the one that draws out maps, and you guys are encouraged to have your own, own notes and own maps, since Hale believes that you guys should rely on your own information and not just what the guild provides, and that way you guys will memorize the woods a lot faster. So, and yeah, you start earning money. Um, and you guys start finishing like F rank missions. Your first D rank mission is coming up, so that's a big deal for your team. And um, in one occasion during the week, while you are foraging, this is Rem, sorry. While you're foraging, you guys encounter a primal. Um, and in that scenario, uh, Gino was taken by surprise by this, like, let's say maybe like are jaguars in forests? Like what's a speedy animal in a forest?
And there.
Panther? I think.
Yeah,
I don't
Panther.
know, I saw him at Zootopia.
Okay, sure. Like maybe like a panther elemental, like you know how primals are in anima. Um, it ambushes. I keep forgetting his fucking name. Fucking Gino. Like yeah, it ambushes Gino, and Palmer just shoves him to the side, um, and Gino suffers like a large gash on his chest, and then as you see them, you just take like one arrow and shoot at it on its head, and then it's not enough. Like this panther primal just turns to face you, and it's like doing that, like about to lunge at you, and you just close your eyes and you focus. You focus heavily. Your eyes burn and blaze for just a brief second, and somehow you find the tip of your bow tinged in flames. As you shoot the arrow, it hits the primal directly on its forehead, and its head is engulfed in this fire as it drops on the mud. When the three of you return, you are celebrated as um, some sort of hero in the Adventurers Guild. So, um, and you realize when you look in one of your pockets, Rem finds a gem, fire. Um,
Oh.
and then, meanwhile, Tom on the third day visits Dr. Bracker, and they discuss about things in the forest. They um, they talk about the plague. Bracker thinks that it's something related to the water supply being contaminated or poisoned, and basically it was difficult for the first few days for Tom, but he starts to, you know, as he works over the course of the week, he becomes slightly better and better. Um, and Tom doesn't know why. And
Or do I need to know?
yeah. And at this point, on the 13th day, um, we get this scene, or at least because of what happened in the forest with Rem. Hale gives Rem a very very early promotion. Um, you get one favor. So this is one of the biggest choices that you may have. Just I don't want to like give out too many options here, since I don't want to like railroad the story too much. What would you ask Hale of? But it's very clear. There's a very clear answer.
Wouldn't it be the location of the
What?
druid? Like, I'm talking to you guys. Wouldn't it be the where to find the
Location.
druid or the cure?
How about a pass? No, and what was that? An audience with the archdruid.
Okay, so let's go through them one by one. You show Hale like Tom's condition. She doesn't know anything about it, unfortunately. So she
Of
can't help you
course.
with that. An audience with the Archdruid. She said that she might be able to pull some strings, but to tell you the truth, there's some politics involved that the Adventurers Guild just cannot afford to get into. You've heard about the king and the queen being ill. The Archdruid is very busy working on that, and he even sent out all of his druids into the forest um, to look for supplies. So that's not something that I can do right now, really. But if you can wait, but the best I can do is I let you in on a little secret. I heard that the druids are in this area of the forest. And then like he just draws a very large circle in your map.
They haven't come back? Damn.
They haven't come back. It's been like more than 3 weeks.
Oh, dang. Okay. I guess. course. Gratitude is shown. Wow, thanks. This is practically the entire forest, but this is very great information. Are you sure you won't get in trouble sharing this kind of information?
I mean, if you don't tell them that the information came from me, it should be fine. I mean, other than the forest guard, it's only us who delve into the forest. And what if you encounter them, right? It's just a bunch of adventurers, yeah, exploring the woods, looking for primals to keep them at bay. I'm sure you can come up with an excuse.
Yeah. Foraging.
I mean, you don't even need to, as long as the higher ups are not aware. You can ask them a few questions. The druids are very kind.
But I doubt that they'll return here to see my brother. Right.
Yes, but at least you can ask them about his condition. Perhaps when they return, they can take a look at him.
Well,
It's
it's,
better than
it's not.
waiting for them.
Is that part of the forest particularly more dangerous? Can I not bring my brother? He seems to be gaining some of his strength back.
I wouldn't advise it. uh, Even the commoners here in Meadows End don't venture into the woods. I could um, provide you an escort, but I'm not sure how long it will take you to find those primals. As you know, most of our members in the Adventurers Guild are directly confronting um, primals around the city to keep them at bay. If no one hunts them down or scares them away, they will attack the city.
Okay. I think I can find them on my own. Unless Gino wants to be safe again, accompanying me.
If you are alone, it will be much easier to sneak and hide in the woods, but I think you are very talented, and I think your devotion to your brother speaks volumes and is represented by your gem. Did you know fire is passion, fire is love, and I think the forest has given you your gem because you care deeply about other people.
That too. Never have I ever expected this to happen to me. Does anyone, can anyone have this kind of thing?
No, and I believe you are. Let me correct myself, okay? When did KNS get their gem?
Um,
I
it didn't
know,
specify
I
yet.
know, I know. Karixna had them like ever since she was born. Like wow,
Yeah, oh my
out from
god.
the womb, five elements controlled.
I mean, yeah, I think maybe I don't know, 8 years old.
8 years old. I think
Very recent.
Karixna definitely toddler age, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, and then
exactly.
KNS would be more like young, like
In a tiny
child, child.
bitsy droplet of poison and like
Hmm.
sparkles.
I believe that you are the third youngest recipient of a gem that I've ever met.
Whoa. Um, does that mean like I'm actually my family is actually rooted from this place?
I wouldn't say that, but perhaps it is due to some form of lineage. But the gems are given to individuals who possess certain characteristics. And once again, you show great empathy towards your, um, great love for your brother. I think this is a gift of the forest.
Well, it's a gift that I'm thankful for. I mean, again, unexpected. I was just trying to protect Gino. And in a way, I was enacting the will of the Dawn Father. And yet here I am, receiving a blessing from Tithonia's forest.
Well, perhaps this is merely the beginning of your good deeds. Um, I look forward to seeing your growth and change. I may not be here for the next season, however, I will need to return to um, the Winter
Winter
Spire.
Spire?
Yes, yes. Soon. Yeah. Meanwhile, uh, we will need to change music, and I think we have to cut off very soon. We are not even a quarter of what I've written.
And
Um,
you skip multiple days.
no, that's part of it. That's part of it.
Okay.
Like we're still introducing stuff.
It's okay. I
Uh,
think we can do this multiple times.
yeah.
It's a nice side story.
Mhm.
Like what? Third
Yeah.
gem.
Maybe someone
Young.
else can continue like role playing as Rem in the future,
Yes,
right?
yes, please do. I would
Yeah.
love to for the others to participate.
I think I think Kairos or um should do it. I think it fits. I sorry, not
Sure.
Kairos. I think Lupus
I
should do it.
I'll come up with names. I'll be in the supporting next time.
Oh,
Well,
wait. I
are
think
there?
it's
What?
Wait
wait.
a
hell?
minute, is that a
Wait,
boss
What
fight
the
or something?
wait.
That's that's
No.
Kill
that
No,
smelled
no,
like a
no.
boss
Have the
fight or
calling
something.
bells right here?
No. I think I played the wrong one.
My god.
I think that's for in the future.
Casually meets Katsuki.
Uh, so okay, I think it's still the wrong one. All right, fine. Let's do this scene first, and then before I do that, I'm not sure. I'm very limited with the music choice that I can do. I'm sad. Uh, uh sure. That might be the correct music, guys. I'm not sure since so so this is after just after the scene with Rem and Hale. So uh you're given permission to head over into the woods. Um like look for the druids. And
Yes.
it's nighttime. You're returning. Tom is also coming back from working all day. And actually, within the week, you guys didn't really have too much time to talk to each other, because you guys are so busy doing your own things. And maybe that's good for Rem. Is that good?
No.
I mean, Tom is always talking about like new
Ah,
discoveries,
that's
like
good.
making
As
progress.
long as my brother is yapping and energetic, Rem is good.
Yeah, and maybe you met Dr. Brecker as well at some point. And we haven't received Tom's side of stuff yet since you're role playing Rem. The perspective is pretty much on your side. Um,
I was just supposed to fill up.
yeah. So yeah, how do you break the news to Tom about
Yeah,
the?
this is the hard part. Um, Casual and cautious because he knows how Tom can be like pretty antsy with
Yeah.
this kind of stuff and protective.
Oh yeah, cautious too.
I mean, uh, we are making. I guess this is our goal here, right? So it's good. Um, how long will you be away?
Well, that's the thing. I don't think going there and going back here will be that easy since, even the druids themselves are like taking their time wandering the forest. I might do the same, trying to find them.
Right. So I guess a few weeks.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, we've been me and Dr. Bracker have been trying to make some sort of breakthrough with this disease that seems to be spreading throughout the city more and more. Um, we'd like to get to the bottom of it, and it's for the sake of for the people here, and it's something that I obviously relate to. Um, I guess it's nice to have a purpose, I guess, other than laying in bed all day.
Nah, look at you. Not too long ago, you used to worry about me. For the most part, now you're worrying about a lot of people.
I mean, why should I worry about you? You have a gem, and that's rare. I mean, not that rare, but you know what I mean.
Oh, I'm still soft. I still need my brother to cheer me up.
Do I cheer you up?
I literally gain my energy back every time I go home and hearing you talk about this purpose of yours. In a way, I'm starting to think of the things I'm doing um, something uh, purposeful as well.
Yeah.
I mean, who knows? I might relay some information from the druids if they don't want to come back.
Hmm.
So, yeah, we might actually help these people dif- with our different ways, but still together.
Okay. Um. It's just yeah. You already know my thoughts on these things, and obviously from before he feels very guilty that you know um obviously I going back to the previous session, you guys' mother died giving birth to him.
Yeah, exactly.
Father died because working to earn money and
Yeah.
got kidnapped and taken to the upside down mansion.
Rem was very
uh,
depressed. He was so unapproachable when we met him.
The
um,
new environment. You're right.
and yeah, City of Change. Um,
He changed.
yeah, yeah. So Tom just stays silent about it. When will you be leaving? Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
uh, okay. Um, if you don't mind, I could stay with Dr. Bracker, right? I mean, he lives pretty much in his laboratory.
Yeah. I wouldn't want you to be alone in an empty lodge.
Sure. And you get the idea, Rem, to eat out for tonight, just to enjoy this moment before you go home.
Yeah.
Yeah, you to enjoy a nice meal, and before, and then prepare your things and leave for tomorrow. We get that scene of just the two of you walking around the city, um, trying to peer through the canopy of the trees to look at the stars, and yeah, an eventful and pleasing evening. Um, Once again, Tom's condition is slightly getting better and better. I mean, if he's still like forced to do like tough physical labor, he'll get tired, or even like walking too much, will get him tired. But and even his eyesight is getting better. But again, we don't really see how his perspective works. But he's starting to look around more often, and yeah, gives Rem some sort of like hope that maybe this city is, maybe it's the elements, maybe it's just the change, maybe it's something about Dawn Republic. Wow.
Yeah. Maybe Dawn Republic is just a problem.
Maybe Dawn Republic is the problem. And yeah, so next day, first day that Tom is not with Rem, he spends the entire day working with Dr. Bracker. Um, and Tom decided that, to still come home that evening. And when he tried to sleep, he just found it very difficult to do so. So
My baby brother.
he decides to go back to the lab, to Dr. Bracker. And okay, I'm still. Let's just play out the music. Maybe it's just the first. Um, but maybe it's just the first.
Okay.
Dong
Okay.
is the scary bit. But maybe
so.
everything else would be fine. You know,
Okay.
because I did put it as mystery.
Ow.
This. It's so scary. Oh, there you go.
Oh, okay.
Okay, there you go. All right.
Bounce.
So, Tom enters the lab. It's unlocked, and finds that the lights are dimmed out. Obviously, it's already nighttime. Tom goes over to Bracker's study and finds him there sleeping on the desk. However, Tom does notice a few, like a separate, like parchment, like a separate case of parchments on the table. I'll give you guys a big choice. Does Tom peep? Is it a peeping Tom, or does Tom does not look on these files?
I'll leave that to our friends.
I kind of want to peep
Because I'm Ram.
since he's sleeping.
Peep, peep, peep,
Peep. All right, peep.
peep, peep, choo.
Tom begins looking at the notes, and the thing is, you've been researching the river, looking for evidence. That's what Bracker had been trying to do, but based from the notes that Tom sees here, it's already confirmed that the river is the source of the disease, of the plague. And Bracker has never revealed this information to Tom, but he is collecting samples and things like that. And as per the notes, the river is the source. Oh, sorry. The river is, I mean, the source of where the people are getting sick. But it's actually coming and then Bracker wakes up as you're going through the parchments.
No.
Coming from where?
Um, Tom, what are you doing here? Anyone want to step in or go, Kairos, go! You can do it.
Yo,
You
you're perfect for Tom.
You are perfect for Tom.
Go team and Kairos, go.
So you just go like, I just wanna not go with you, and I found out that you were sleeping. So I took so I look around and see what I can help with.
Bracker like folds up the parchments. How much did you see?
Just the river part. Is there something that you don't want me to find out? I won't pry.
That's actually the word that I was about to ask here. Like, do you want to pry more or not? But hey, it's you already roleplayed it. I guess Tom, you're young, and there is more to the city than what it seems. I don't want you getting involved in all of it, so yes. Just let's focus on researching the river.
Mm-hmm. All right. Let's do that for now then.
And yeah. And
I'm Gene. And
wait,
that's
yeah.
for.
No. I just saw one last thing. As
Huh?
the scene, as the camera just starts panning away from the laboratory. In the morning, Rem exploring the woods, looking at his own map. Since Palmer was the one drawing maps, Rem needs to start making his own. And he hears rustling in the bush. And out of nowhere, he is ambushed by two individuals. It's Palmer and Gino. It's Palmer and Gino.
I
It's
hate you.
Palmer
I
and
hate you.
Gino.
I hate.
Palmer. Oh, what's a good voice for like a bully? Bibi Damulag. I'm not going
Everett.
to.
Oh my god! What the fuck is that?
Give Theo the voice. Give it to him.
Reroll.
Really?
Reroll the voice, please.
Nobita.
I'm not gonna allow you to.
Reroll.
I'm not sure. Like Theodore, you do it. Just
What? Wait,
you a bully.
why?
You a bully.
I can't be a bully. Come on.
No, use your voice.
Use your
Uh,
big boy
What?
voice. Use your big boy voice.
I'm not
I
gonna
can-
allow you to explore the woods by yourself.
Not that thing.
I'm Theodore.
Yes.
He's so cute.
This is my voice now.
No, that sounds old.
Yeah, that's also.
This is my voice now. Theodore.
Hey, you.
Hey.
Oh,
Alright,
no.
I'll come up with a voice next time. But yeah, Gino says he's very upfront about this. Honestly, I'm sorry, he sounds very similar to Rem. Let's make it slightly stupid. I'm just thinking of like the fucking cowboys again.
Make him like the one from
Cowboy
The Boys. That asshole.
Oi, oi. Who's that again?
I can't do hard accents. You know, it's going to happen like fucking you the Australian accent.
Oh
Butcher?
my
You do not know Butcher?
Crikey!
god.
Crikey. I'm
Oh
not
yeah, yeah,
gonna
yeah.
let you. Um, I've been always jealous of your gem. Oh,
Huh?
and I want to learn. So we're not gonna let you explore the woods by yourself.
This is a genuine sound like.
Yeah, I guess
They
so.
want-
We might change it.
Wait.
I mean, he's a farmer, so I'm not saying Australians are farmers.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, okay.
Wait. You've been eavesdropping?
No, we just heard that you're going out into the woods by yourself. Looking for druids. Oh, we might heard a little bit. We might have heard a bit more. Yeah.
Yeah, well, if you want to stay out of trouble, I suggest that you keep whatever you heard to yourselves. Uh, I don't mind you tagging along, but this really could have been easier if I was by myself.
It would be a lot more dangerous if I looked.
What the hell
We'll
was that?
workshop him. We'll
Well,
workshop.
fuck you,
We'll workshop Palmer. We'll workshop.
You know what I thought that was? It's like, where are the drugs going? Where are the drugs going?
Oh, bad cop, bad cop.
Why did you say that?
We
Oh,
will
bad cop.
say.
Or Batman.
Yeah, I'm Batman.
Batman. Yeah, but yeah, and I think that's where we'll leave it for today. We are
And
day 14, and
Out of-
it's about a quarter now. It's about a quarter. What you guys think? So I mean, it's only in the beginning that's a bit open. Now that you guys have specific goals, I think it's going to be more easier to keep track of what's happening. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy that. I I could make it more like streamlined with scripts, but I kind of want you guys to be involved in the story as well. There are a couple
oh, so you can
couple more
practice us with.
choices. I think can we lock in? I can't roleplay them honestly all at once at the same time with the other NPCs. So
Talking to yourself.
yeah, it's too difficult. I mean, I did do that before, but I had
Yeah.
the script. I have my
Also,
script.
the flow is, yeah, like it could be daunting with the bosses and shit. But
Yeah,
yeah.
and the thing is, I only wrote like what's going to happen, like in sequence, but I haven't written like if the depending on your choice, like the consequences of those. I haven't written those, so I'm just winging it by then. Imagine if I ran this in the afternoon. I'm going to be a lot more sleepy. I think I will
Oh
be
my
worse.
god.
So I think it's good that I was able to sleep earlier. Yeah.
And it's good you sleep.
Yeah, I slept earlier. Since about 2 p.m. up to 8. 6 hours. I can
That
check
works.
with my smartwatch how many hours I slept. Well, never mind. It's already past 12. It just
You just reset.
it resets at 12 a.m. So fuck. Anyways, yeah. Any theories? Any ideas so far?
Okay.
I'm
Number
fucking
one.
invested in this storyline. I didn't know
Okay,
what
theory
Brother.
number one. theory number one is that Bracken knows where's the source, where the source is, especially that if it's a river, there's a source at the top. So basically, so yeah, he's doing that, or he is poisoning it. So he is he is an accomplice with the daughter, so they can rule the kingdom together. Okay, nice
Maybe it's
talking.
something political. Oh,
Yes, it's
Yeah.
something political
And
because
yeah.
whenever I noticed this in writing or in visual novels that whenever they go that you're just a kid, there's something hidden, there's something. So yeah, I'm invested at the story. My politics talaga. And
Yes.
there's politics.
Brakar knows the source. The source is something political. And my theory is the political movement of this scheme is from the Winter Spire. What else is the sources of water if not an icy mountain? And who is from the icy mountain? Hail. Dun, dun, dun. I'm kidding. I'm just
it's melting. You're just
going
kidding.
everything.
Elsa.
Climate change in
Just
climate
kidding.
change in anima.
Hey, if someone isn't doing their duties, even the winter span can be.
They're not
You do
winter
know the
anymore.
weather is generated, right?
They're not winter anymore.
I mean, if I read the story out, it's going to be less than 20 minutes because it's just going to be one long cutscene. Like, you know how I do the cutscenes in standard, right?
Yes, yes.
It's just gonna
They
be
do
that,
good.
but there's no interaction, no exploration. Um, I don't think you guys would enjoy that, but
Yeah, no chaos.
that's
Man.
why
It
I
will be
said that.
more linear. by that
Yeah,
point.
I think it's better if you guys get some choice. I think I might remove like. I mean, I still want you guys to explore things outside what I've written. That's why I give you guys some choice. Like, Kuko, can you describe more of this? Like, things like that. Since I can't come up with every single like little detail in a storyline, so it has to be collaborative. So it's a bit different to what we normally do for Scattered Tales, which is you guys have your own characters and exploring. I think it's a little bit harder since you're establishing your own lore and relating it to the current scenes. For this, it's you know the characters are already established and you are somewhat familiar with them, so it's a bit easier to role play and interact with the world. So I think this is like a good compromise. But let me know what you think. I still think it should be a group thing, especially for big decisions. Guys can definitely
Yeah.
talk or like give off some vibes like, but what if yeah, stuff like that, or like maybe like this or that, like when you play Telltale games, right? When you're making
Yeah,
Yeah.
choices,
like
like people
playing in the
arguing.
couch.
Yeah,
Actually, when
I
you
wanna
get
get that vibe.
Telltale.
Me too.
Minecraft story mode, The Walking Dead, and Theo doesn't.
We're not even close to the. Ooh,
Oh yeah.
my heart.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Oh no.
No.
my heart.
Actually, maybe next week I might be able to join already with the thingy because earlier I wasn't feeling RP-ish. Suddenly,
Oh my god,
Grayson.
the stream
I
is only
mean,
for 2 hours.
lately. Wait, seriously?
Yeah.
I mean, you guys started around
Yeah.
12:50 some.
11.
I
Yeah,
mean, sorry,
11,
sorry.
11 something. Yeah.
10:50.
10, yeah, 10.
Do you guys
I
like
just
the
got.
art? It's so cute.
I
Yeah.
know, why are they so much better than the other?
Sorry.
We're the main characters. How
They're
dare you?
I increased the resolution by like 2 times, so they're a lot more
Damn.
detailed than you guys.
Oh
So I
no.
think they're about 128 by 128, and
They're
you guys are
taller
just
than
about like
us.
Oh.
60, like 80 something. So
I
you
wanna
guys are a
pet
lot smaller.
them.
They have a higher base resolution than you guys.
You wanna eat them?
Like, look at
Wh-
that
Pet,
scar.
What?
pet. How dare you?
I like how Rem looks actually. He looks cool. He
Uh-huh.
gives off that vibe that I'm gonna save him in my gallery.
I do
Yes.
have like Rem's like full body art, like how he would look like. Yeah. Anyways,
Yeah.
I don't want to like give you guys too much like like
Stuff.
like to look forward to, but let me
Mm-hmm.
give you guys like a teaser. Their
Oh,
portraits can change depending on your choices.
oh my!
Will they be
Oh, of
separated?
course,
They be
of
separated.
course. Maybe
They,
one
I
of
Oh,
them
they'll
did.
be
might lose an
separated.
eye. One of them
their portraits
No.
can change depending on your
might get
choices.
another I mean, scar. Yeah.
We're gonna get another Sek'na and Kes'na. No.
I didn't know I'd be invested with these siblings.
Same here.
Also, how dare
I
you progress the story of my homeland without me?
Yeah,
Without
so
me.
this is an example of like when I give you guys assignments and if you do them and gives me more inspiration, this is one of the possible outcomes for that. So if you guys want to keep writing about just general lore about your characters,
mm, mm, mm,
gives me more material to make side stories like these for your character
mm,
developments, even if
mm,
it's not directly you guys. Um,
mm,
the brothers are definitely involved in KNS's story.
I know.
Things that I know for sure the party are not able to explore themselves, but you get the idea. Their story is still moving, even if they're not here, like as the audience are able to explore. Also, I just realized, Rem and Everett. Oh, sorry, Tom and Everett. Um,
Oh,
they have the similar
Black
eyes.
eyes.
black eyes.
Oh my God! Is he a
Ah,
D
ah.
fiend? Sorry.
Is
Yeah,
I mean, he
he
got,
a nerd?
I mean, he,
Oh,
Is he a
also,
I
nerd?
mean a nerd.
also, I
I
love
mean, he,
I love that take. Maybe their mother is ethereal prime. Yeah,
Oh my
I like that
Yeah,
God.
theory.
Their mother is also a nerd.
the root is routine.
There's also. Oh
the,
my God.
the root is routine.
Their father is a white savior,
No.
a done Republican,
Yeah.
snatching a Pocahontas.
Well,
Goddamn.
God, wild theory.
She got Pocahontas.
I
But
got poked.
definitely, I
God.
mean, I can give you guys some like ideas already. Like maybe we can do like another butler in the Tempus
Oh
house.
God.
Maybe we can like have a short story about that. Maybe not as big as the story I made for these two. Maybe just a one shot. Because I definitely did think that we're not gonna finish this in one go. But maybe I
Yes.
can make up a story that's a little bit shorter. Um, maybe we can do something with Lumen. What the characters that Lumen have written before, or sorry, Keres have written before. Um, Not sure about your family, Everett.
If they're like
Oh,
around.
I
Okay,
mean,
that's an ouch.
I'm sorry,
I
we're
mean,
we're
I mean to
dead.
be fair, I haven't written anything yet to give
I just
the
know what
DM.
I just know what you have. I'm not sure.
Especially when you have two dads. We can't
I
show
mean,
that.
I I already have what you call this, some ideas for his other fathers, his more violent father, and
Hey,
Then
his
there's a
lonely
spoilers!
guys.
We
What?
don't
Spoilers!
spoilers,
have
spoilers.
like
He
What
has
do you
three
mean
for
dads. He
spoilers?
has three
What do
dads.
gays.
you mean
Yes,
he has
three
three
He
dads?
has
dads!
three
It
dads.
doesn't have three dads. Just two dads.
Oh my
Oh
god,
god.
he is the
There's an
third
affair.
dad. He is
I'm
the
the
third
third.
dad.
Jesus
There's
Christ.
an affair.
There's an
And
affair.
An
it doesn't
affair.
directly need to be related to your character. It just shows
Mm-mm.
more about, your
Where
Events.
you're
background, like
from.
yeah, where you're
Yeah.
Yeah.
from and things like
What
that.
shaped you?
That's true. What
Yeah,
shaped Everett?
and
Yeah, I mean
it's
I love this
KNS.
thing with ethereal primes.
You are familiar with Hale. For KNS, you know that she comes around during summer and autumn time, since
Mm.
um if they spend too much time in the winter spire, they can get, they can be consumed by
Frost.
too much frost.
Wait,
Also,
wait,
I
wait. So,
and that's
think
pretty common. They change roles, like they get assigned to different places all the time.
KNS
Wait.
is on her radar, since KNS is always out hunting
Yes.
primals.
And from the background that you've written, I think it makes perfect sense that you're familiar with these people and vice versa.
Yeah. So, connections.
Question. So
And
wait, question. Just
and obviously everyone knows about Karixna's birth. Like
Yes.
Yes.
when she was born.
She already has a gem.
The mother was like, "Ah!"
No. It's like while the mother is giving birth, instead of just a baby, there's also the gem.
No, I think like the
It's also
elemental
great.
floaties. I think there was so many present while
Elemental
birth.
floaties.
The particles and shit.
Oh, I see.
Imagine the
I
mother
mean,
saying, "I think my poison broke."
I think my
I think my
poison, bro.
poison broke.
poison sack.
no. God.
Actually, I imagine it like I mean, their mother is just like becoming Super Saiyan or something during birth. I mean, giving birth to them or something because of the power.
I'm so excited to explore the fusion. What if someone fused with their mother to help giving birth?
What?
Wait a minute, what?
What?
Extra
Ooh.
flash, extra room.
Wait a minute. That's shared DNA or genes or something.
What if
Flash,
what if it was Everett's father who fused?
Oh,
extra
dang!
womb room,
What the
extra
fuck?
I think you're just
Ooh.
traumatizing two people at once. Yeah, maybe,
Yeah.
but since we're talking about birth in ethereal primes anyway, actually the people of
Eggs.
ethereal primes do suffer from a specific condition, especially people that have elemental gems. It's
Yeah.
very difficult for them to give birth or conceive a child.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And it was
And
Ligma.
And to
so
conceive a
yeah,
twin, three
they're
triplets.
Conceived the twink.
Yeah.
That's what I heard as well.
yeah.
I conceived the twink.
Lore wise, it's something to do with the elemental natures. They mesh up their their bio body stuff. So the more attuned you are, the less likely you are able to conceive a child. That's why
Oh,
it's
yeah.
very, very important that they like they choose the right partners and have that wholeness together, since they're gonna probably gonna stay with each other for a very long time trying to conceive a baby.
So cute.
I'm a miracle.
Oh, your curse.
How dare you? How
Oh my
dare
god.
you?
It's a cursed child.
Dare
I feel
you?
sorry for KNS's mother. Like he gave birth to 3 children. Oh,
It's
and it's
exploding.
hard. So it's hard to
No,
give birth in ethereal primes.
No, it's hard
it,
to
it,
conceive. It's hard to make a
Conceive.
child.
Yeah, it's hard to
Yeah.
conceive.
It's actually a blessing to be able to conceive.
Yeah.
Three
So
So
times.
this is obviously based a bit of like on elves. Like elves find it very hard to conceive children as well, and because of their very long lifespans, their perception of making children is
Yeah.
different than humans and other stuff. So it's kind of like the same mindset when the people in ethereal primes have. Since they value connection so much, um, they keep looking for the perfect person to have a baby with. And other than that, and additionally, if you're elementally attuned, it's also difficult to conceive. So its population isn't as high as other nations.
They're so friendly
That's why
too.
we all become trees.
they don't have as much like cities or villages compared to the other. And also, it's very hard to get out in the woods because of the primals. The moment that you step out from the city gates, there's always a chance.
yes.
Somehow we
It's
travel via airship.
it's like it's like playing Pokemon.
Exactly.
You step into this grass, a wild something pops out.
Yes.
Because they don't want to disrupt nature, and primals live in nature, like
Yep.
animals in real life,
Yes.
right? If we if our cities are like filled with dense forests, and things like that, I'm sure we'll be having a lot of bugs and critters. Like imagine
That
you're
is
like
true.
commuting to work and then there's just a fucking boar just stabs you in the belly. Oh fuck me. I'm going to be late.
Oh,
I'm gonna be late.
Yep.
you contact your supervisor. I'll be late.
Oh,
What happened?
I've been bitten by a black widow.
Oh.
Gonna be late.
I'll be
Call
late.
HR.
HR be like,
Sick leave.
just get well faster. Like right now.
Was it venomous or poisonous? Sorry,
Yes.
void.
But I really hope this story continues.
Definitely.
Wait.
Again, we can do it in Saturday
Yes.
afternoons or evenings.
Sunday.
Sunday
I think Krome.
afternoons.
I'll
But
be
From-
available next weekend. I won't be available these next weekend.
what's your plan this next weekend?
This weekend? TC's company party and
Thesis?
I'm a panelist.
Panelist?
I'm a panelist.
Analyst.
Oh,
Panel.
panelist.
Why are
I'm
you
a
a
panel.
panelist
What? Huh?
for your old school?
Yeah.
Wow.
Remember
You see-
how I'm a divisor for 5 groups? There's so many
Oh.
other groups, so I'm paneling.
Use your Sek'na voice when you're
Oh my
paneling, so
God.
they'll be intimidated.
Why the fuck will I?
Yes.
I will
Krome
be
like,
actually doing my Kes'na.
wait,
That's no
Kes'na
way.
or
I don't
Very
see it in
gay.
you,
or
Krome. I'm so
Leandra.
sorry. I'm trying to imagine you as a panelist. I think you're gonna be too chill.
What?
I mean,
No, because I know you. I mean, you're pretty chill in person, and no offense, like between us, I'm that guy. I don't see it in you.
no, I mean, in the perspective of local
Professionalism.
Making it
students.
work.
No, the students. You know how they're easily intimidated by speaking English? Well,
Oh, yeah.
so, speaking English and during defense.
Krome, give them that signature side eye.
No, but you can speak. I know you can speak English, but you don't. You're not intimidating. Your body language is not
Sorry.
intimidating.
I know, actually,
very
that's the thing.
chill.
And I'm gonna dress up for a party since I'll be scooting away the moment it's time for me to go.
Yeah, I don't see it at all.
No. If you want to be intimidating, actually cosplay Kes'na and Sek'na. Well,
I'm gonna end up harming
and
the
since
students.
and since you
I'm
only
gonna
have
keep
one
it
head, the
comfort.
other head is like floppy.
Oh my god, no.
Or you put your arms in it.
Oh my god.
Sure. Do you know that TikTok?
Sock puppet Sek'na when.
Oh,
I mean,
no.
good luck. I
Speaking.
think you don't need any luck. You'll be fine.
I'm gonna suck all their luck and use it at the party.
Oh my god.
Win
that
a
sounded
raffle.
so weird.
I
That sounded so
heard
weird.
something else, but
Yes.
sure. Yeah, I got it. I'm
Blah,
gonna
blah,
suck
blah.
all their luck.
Blah, blah, blah.
I'm gonna suck
I'm a
you
luck
dry.
sucker. Luck suck. Signature
Well,
move.
suck.
Luck suck.
I might prepare
That sounds
for
weird.
something else next week then. If I can't do main session since I mean, I think I showed like the title of next session. It's
No, you haven't.
No, I did.
I think there is.
I think it's Sir
Sir L.
Sir
something.
Streamcast.
There we go.
Sir Streamcast.
And Krome is
Which
dead.
you guys
Wait,
know who he
disappeared.
is, right?
Streamcast.
Right? You
I
guys
mean,
know
he's
who
a
he is.
streamer.
Popular
Just kidding.
streamer, Sir
Maybe he's a
Streamcast,
streamer.
who streams.
Oh,
Will there be a visitor?
What's the title?
no.
Sir-
Streamcast, Mr. Streamcast.
Streamcast.
Streamcast with a K instead of a C.
Yes.
Streamcasting with Sir
Who else
Streamcast.
starts with a K instead of a C?
Ooh, maybe we can do something about some NPCs that we've haven't heard back from in a while. Maybe
Beep
someone,
beep 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 beep
some
Non-Republicans.
someone that we know.
beep
Fuck
Oh
beep
my
them
beep.
god.
kids and
Wait
fuck
a minute.
them too.
Like the one in chat.
What?
The one in
Gives
chat?
me idea like what to do. Like
Huh?
like
The music
the
Oh,
people
I
that
see.
submitted their NPCs and stuff. Maybe we can start
Oh.
exploring that.
Oh, the
Definitely.
ones from the chat.
Yeah, maybe definitely something to consider. Since
Sparkle Boom Boom Man.
I don't
That
think
works.
we'll
Parkour.
Everett apologist party.
What? What?
Oh my god.
That's
Y'all
such
gonna
a
need to do a
it
Wait a
side
minute.
feels
quest.
weird that that's an old reference now.
What is?
Apologies?
There's no more Everett apologists. It's
Apologist.
only Everett not Bara or Everett not, you know,
Everett.
Everett is not a hunk.
not a hunk. Yeah. Not
Not a
hunk.
hunk.
Not
Non
hunk
hunk.
Everett.
Not hunk
Is
enough.
is not hunk, you know. It doesn't have the honkers.
The
He has
badonker?
no honkers. He has no honkers, no badonkers.
The
No
badonkers,
badonker.
yes. Yeah,
I
definitely.
still like what do you guys think of like it's going what Rem and Tom's progression going to be character wise?
Oh my god.
Rem?
Um, Rem is gonna go high up the ladder. Probably a significant role. Maybe
My
outside the Adventurers Guild. Maybe get into politics himself.
Or maybe he's gonna be
and
like
then he
Stripes.
and then he
And then-
forgets about his brother and his mission to his brother, and his brother's gonna
What?
hate him.
What?
And while his brother's gonna hate him, he's gonna turn into the other side of the politics, and then boom, they're gonna fight each other. Like,
Oh my
parallel.
goodness.
The dots are connecting.
Funnily
The
enough,
theories are...
God.
I'm asking because
Yeah,
the way
yeah.
I've written this is a bit open ended. Like I'm not sure what's going to be the outcome. I mean I know
Yeah.
what's the outcome, just not sure which one.
What if Tom is going to lead the cultist? Just kidding.
Ah,
What?
ah,
Oh no.
ah, ah,
Ha ha
ah.
ha.
Obey me. Obey me.
Ah, baby.
Trust and obey.
Oh no.
I'm waiting. Imagine if there's a scene like, brother, what happened to you? You're not my brother anymore. Thank God, I'm not
You've
gonna
You're
laugh.
the
changed.
chosen one.
You
You're
shame.
supposed to destroy the Sith, not join them.
My God.
Instead of I am
What
your father, I
is-
am your brother.
I am your
I am
brother.
your brother.
How could you forget that? Why did you forget that, brother?
I can imagine Ram. I can imagine Ram just holding onto a pole.
Brother, help me, brother! And then he's like, "Long live the king."
And he
Or
stole his crystal.
or long live the queen.
The queen?
The
What?
queen?
Oh,
What?
Long live the
we only know
queers.
guys. Come on,
Long live the queer.
Brother.
brother.
As if little guys can do that lot of damage. Ahem, ahem,
I
ahem.
mean, they're gonna grow up
Mostly.
soon. It's not
Yeah.
like they're going to stay small all the way. I mean, all throughout their life.
What if
What if
Tom?
dwarfism?
Tom discovers the
What the hell?
source of the plague, but it's for the greater good. And then Ram also discovers the source of the plague, and then they're gonna clash.
Oh my god.
We must save
Like-
them. No, this is for the greater good. Natural. It's
Oh no, moral dilemmas. Oh.
the
the
natural
natural course
balance.
of nature.
Oh no.
I stab you.
Oh my god, no.
Oh my God. You're getting stabbed. That means it's a clue.
Alright, so definitely what I plan for next session, I'll come up with a list of choices, like keywords that you guys can do for your actions, and I'll try to, since again I don't really have like a specific like list of like choices that you guys can make, so maybe that's something that I can do, like maybe social, there are certain like keywords that you guys can do, just like in like Detroit or like Telltale Games, things like that. Maybe, but or maybe I should just reserve it into like major choice. Or do you guys prefer to come up with your own responses? I think if Kairos plays Tom and Krome plays Rem, um, I guess I can try to introduce other characters for Bor and Theo.
Just give me a big guy and then
Or, do you
I'll
guys,
RP
or
them.
are you guys okay sitting
Gino.
back seating?
I like
Um,
since I wasn't able to start from it, I'm okay with like just saying just give and then I can do what do you call this side NPCs that do not
Yeah.
like basically just extras.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Let me just do
Since
extras because I'm not like I didn't get this from the start. So
I did.
Yes.
I can give
I,
it a
I
summary.
used to do that. It's just fucking. It's fucking
yes.
funny. Uh, back in Adventures League, since
Oh my
there's
god.
like a lot of NPCs there, right? So when someone's DMing and then they don't have like they don't understand the story, but I've read the story before. It's funny.
I mean, Adventurous League has ever-changing NPCs because DMs tend to change them NPCs according to what they
Yeah.
want.
I think.
What you call this?
Can you roleplay a bully, Everett? Theodore?
I can actually.
Be
Of course
angry.
you
Be
can.
angry at Rem all the time. Like
Bully me now.
Yes.
be like you're fucking stupid. You can't draw maps, so I'll join you.
Pretend I'm Everett. Go, bully me.
What? What are
And
you?
he's Everett?
I'm Everett, so
Oh.
bully me.
You're Everett?
Go.
You look dumb.
Bully him.
You look- Just kidding.
I'm gonna bully you.
Well, I'm gonna bully you to what you mean.
What?
I cannot hear what you said.
What
What the fuck was
are
that?
What the fuck?
Yeah,
are
you-
It makes me wanna bully the bully. I'll bully the
What the-
bully.
You bully the bully? How dare you bully the bully?
What the fuck is wrong with your belly? Why is it so round and
Bully.
pudgy? And
Oh my god,
what
are
the
you
fuck?
pregnant?
What do you mean?
That even
Why is
February
Why is your
speaking
belly
of?
so soft?
Your belly looks like
Why?
a plank.
Why does it look like a pillow?
Well, at least it's squishy. Yours is hard to
That feels more like a compliment.
It's
Why
like a
does it
pillow.
feel so soft?
I can sleep on you.
So,
Like it could be like, why does your belly look like a pillow from a 1-star Airbnb that should be shut down?
Why
What
is it
the
soft?
hell?
Why
I
are you
have a
wearing
good one.
clothes? Take them off.
Get them off now. Let me see those hookers.
Let me see those hookers.
The hooker.
What?
I mean, hooker.
maybe Theodore can be Ram and I can be a
I
bully.
can be Ram. What the-
Nah,
what-
I
wait
play
a minute.
Too much bullies now.
No, Theodore
I
doesn't
think-
radiate main protagonist energy.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, sadly.
He's more of a side bitch character.
Side
At
bitch.
at some
Oh my
point,
god,
I
decision.
felt, at some point, I felt like,
Yeah.
oh my god, that was an insult. But deep inside me, okay.
I think you fit. I think you fit Gino.
Gino? Oh, the bully
The-
guy. Yes.
No. Palmer is the
No?
bully.
Yeah.
Gino is the
The side bitch.
is following the main protagonist around in the hopes
Ah.
that they become a protagonist themselves.
Oh,
He basically
okay.
wants to have his own gem and wants to follow around
Hmm.
Rem.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Gino is which is he again? The boar looking guy?
The farmer.
The
The farmer?
farmer. I didn't actually say what animal he is, right?
You mentioned
Yeah.
about tusks
You said-
earlier.
you said
No,
boar,
That was,
you said
that was
boar.
Palmer. Palmer is the boar.
Oh,
Oh,
guy,
Palmer's
like
the
fat-
boar.
Just think of Knights
fat-
College. That guy.
The fat
That
boar.
guy.
yeah,
Boar
yeah.
guy.
Oh, yeah,
It's very
okay.
similar.
The boar guy.
Abrasive.
Gino
angry.
is a weasel now.
Sure.
I can
Weasel?
already see it.
Yeah.
I'm a weasel.
Well.
Well,
If I sent the
well,
golden
my own
child.
gem.
Well.
Ooh, Sparky. Wham.
You're not gonna teach me how to get that gem. I'm gonna grab your gem.
Okay.
Okay, that's
I made
good. That's
mine.
good.
Pinulikat ako. My leg.
Uh,
My
oh
leg.
no.
Ow.
Both of us are. I mean, I'm stuck in a certain position because our kitten is on my lap. I can't move. The cat is sleeping.
Masakit.
Pins and needles.
Wait lang po, wala na.
Pins and
Ah,
needles.
Hindi pins and needles.
Iwa-
That's something else.
Oh, polygon.
What else is smoking?
Cramps
Wait,
yun, di ba? Cramps.
Cramps
Polycat
is
is cramps. Yes,
Polycat
right.
is cramps.
Oh. Pins
Oh,
and
yeah, you
needles
can,
is pins and needles.
Pins and needles is arthritis.
That's a restaurant name for
Hmm.
for the
Iron Wick.
Sunken
Iron Wick.
Archipelago.
Sunken
Fins
Archipelago.
Needles.
Fi- what the hell?
Fins or
No,
fish.
a restaurant in Sunken Archipelago is she sells seashells in the seashore
In the seashore.
restaurant.
What the hell?
No.
You
Ah,
forgot.
yes.
You lost the chance to say food store.
How about sea keys?
She sea keys? What the hell? Sea keys. Yes. They serve pizza and mojos and
Pizza.
no,
about-
She
it's
sells
shakies.
seashells in the fucking seashore.
I mean, you never forget the swear word.
She
Oh my
sells
god, it's
slime
seashell
shells.
salad.
Seashell salad.
salad. I still can't get fucking over the fucking
Oh my God,
ice water. ice
water. Pabili po ice water.
Ice, wow,
It's ice
wow.
water.
What's the
Oh,
alternate
Lord.
name for that game?
ice tubig.
No, there's another version. It's
No.
not ice or water.
I think it's ice. Wait lang.
Tubig.
No.
Tubig yellow.
Tubig,
No.
tubig yellow.
That's something water or ice.
Touch
I
move.
think it's no. I think it has something to do with the. No, it's not fire and water or something. It has something. Eh.
So,
Spicy.
is there any other NPCs that we're forgetting about that you guys want? We can definitely do Huina again.
Huina?
Might
Oh,
be
yeah.
interesting to introduce
The
Nizun.
Dragon Empire.
Yes.
I'm interested in. That I'm interested in. Like
Yes.
I've been wanting to know what happened to her.
I want
Yeah,
the
same.
dragon.
Definitely do that.
Just kidding.
Lady
Queen.
Wina.
What? You don't like the dragons? I mean,
Hi.
they just love their what you call this. They just love
they're
their
the most
decrees.
basic, bland personalities ever.
I am
What?
the princess. I
Oh,
am
but-
the princess.
Dragons are just meant to be hot. That's
What?
Imagine if the Lady Wina and that guy who studied light works met. Oh my God.
You mean you mean I mean the two Mr. what you call this, the two Mr. Electric companies? Yeah,
Yeah.
those
There's
people.
more to
Yeah.
this world
Lighter
than the
work.
Zone Empire.
Ah, yes. Work for electric company. We make weapons of mass destruction.
We can't destroy them. They're people too. Yeah.
Maybe another NPC.
Maybe something similar to those. You know, she has seen the rest of the world. Oh, well, a part of the world.
Or until everything got fucked up by that
Or
bandit
maybe
tech.
maybe something along the lines of we need to share our prosperity with the rest of the world.
Share war.
Yes,
I mean,
yes,
which
Rina,
war?
Yes.
Yes.
Region from where you've explored is the weakest. That needs help right away.
That needs
needs
help.
prosperity.
Oh my god.
That needs prosperity.
No. They need to be saved from themselves.
I like how you twisted that. That's nice.
That is how I come up with side shots though, like the what ifs.
Yes.
I like what if. How about we explore Middleland?
Oh my god.
Because Empreg, I mean, like
Actually,
That's the only side chat that I don't mind Kuko narrating for the entirety.
yeah.
they
No need to role play in that place.
It's like, ooh.
Imagine talking to each other.
Theodore for the win. I mean,
So it's just a bunch of Theodore's old characters then.
What? How do you? How dare you? How dare you? Actually,
I
that's
want
accurate, but yeah, how dare you?
Sorry, Rosie, I'm fucking blind.
Oh,
Which
no.
region is the weakness, military-wise? Yeah, the weakest. I think you meant.
Isn't it the
Um,
islands? Isn't it the islands?
Yeah, I think it's the island,
Sunken.
Sunken
Or
Archipelago.
Stuck in
maybe-
Yeah.
archipelago.
But
I don't think Empty Domain has even an army.
I mean,
We don't
but
know.
the
Man.
thing is, at least they might not be willing to fight, but they have ancient technology that they don't like using, but they can use it.
Yes.
It's there. They have it.
Yes.
Military.
They don't.
they're just dormant.
Okay,
I
which
think.
would you prefer? A nation that has, weapons but don't want to fight, or a nation that can
Has
fight but
weapon.
has nothing, like
Has
doesn't have
nothing.
much.
A nation who wants to fight. Yes, I don't want no Everett who doesn't want to use weapons.
I mean, at some point you don't.
Oh my god! I just
eh,
realized that Everett would be such a fit in Empty Domain.
Empty. I
come?
mean,
Because you're
empty
empty.
domain is what you call this? Is something that you never should poke
Yeah, basically,
because they have that this very destructive technology of. I won't say because I think other players don't know
I
yet.
can't wait
I
to
think it's,
explore.
Can
yeah,
I
they
tell them?
basically have the sunstone,
Sunstone.
technology, yeah, which basically
Yes.
harnesses the power of the sun
Sun.
and
Yes.
concentrates them in beams.
And it's
Oh, that's so nice.
it's a double-edged sword. I mean sword. So yes.
And they act as like power sources. They basically like similar technology to
Iron Wick.
Iron Wick. It's just sun based. Everything is sun based.
Yes.
Yeah, the light workers should visit there. Study the powerful
The light
eye.
workers.
I
yes.
said this to the
That's
previous campaign, like the players for the previous campaign, but Dawn Republic is named Dawn Republic, and then there's also the Empty Domain, which worships the sun.
A
There's
sun.
like similarities there. Maybe put two and two together.
I mean, I can imagine the Julian
The sun
soldiers
is the main character.
just raiding every every ruins in I mean the sunken ruins in Empty Domain. No one's under the sand.
Oh yeah, I
Sand is
wonder,
everywhere. Just kidding.
are there sandbenders and empty domain? Just kidding.
I did make earth-based subclasses, but I think there's a sand fighters, like sand dune fighter, like fighter class
My God.
subclass. I think, and then
Mhm.
Oh, well, you can create one.
Yep.
I'm create this Empty Domain character when I die.
you want to die?
So pessimistic.
I mean, there are options like in the previous campaign. Never mind.
No.
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 You're
No.
already playing two characters. But in the previous
Yeah.
campaign, I did give my
You
players
can
options
switch.
to play two characters at once.
Yeah,
Ah,
if you
yes.
want to
I thought you gave
switch
them
for a moment.
an option to kill.
The sudden change of vibes when you change your character. I mean, when you play the other character.
Yeah. The only thing I I don't think I'll encourage for both of your characters to be very close friends. I don't
Yes.
want you to go through that
Yeah.
issue. I think Bucky and Briar had nothing in common.
And Briar, yeah, they have
Wait,
nothing in
who's
common.
Bucky?
Wait, you don't know? I mean, you've been spiting Bucky because of that. Just kidding.
I was he the one with the metal arm.
No,
No, that's
no,
Briar.
he's this Briar. Bucky is the
What?
one with the souls and
Oh,
the cannon.
Bucky!
Yeah,
I swear,
you're,
Theo, I mean no
yes,
offense, but your characters are the one I
they
have the
are.
toughest time remembering. You have Bucky, Briar. Who
Briar,
was your
yes.
character in
Beverett.
Frozen Expanse?
Beverett.
Uh,
No, Frozen.
no,
I
in
mean,
Empty Domain.
no. In the witch,
Oh,
the
oh, you
snow,
mean the other
Icendale.
Yin?
In
What you call
Icendale,
this? What's his name again? Marcus.
Marcus.
Yes.
they're the same people, right?
No, I mean,
That's why
no.
I am encouraging you to explore
To
other
change.
like
That is true.
variants.
Wait, let me take note. Marcus is the
I think Everett is
one.
very different, at least.
It is, yes. I mean, it's
Yeah.
calmer than most of them because most of them are ratatatatat or slash hack hack.
Ah,
Yeah, he cute.
Marcus is the barbarian, and
Marcus is the bar block. Yeah.
the gunslinger is
Bucky.
Bucky. He
Bucky.
is a gun flicker. Same as Grayson.
Wait,
Yeah,
let's
I
Supposed to be the
remember
most
now.
used subclass. People like guns.
yeah,
No,
same.
actually, no one have used Spark Knight yet. To be honest,
No.
I
should
mean
make
Spark
one.
Knight is Spark Knight is very good. It's just yes, mostly on melee.
I myself.
Yeah.
Wait, so-
So who else? Like, you guys wanna know? Let's
Yang.
do Dark Nine. Let's do Dark Nine.
Dark
One
Nine.
shot.
That's right.
What backstory of Dark Knight?
That's spoiler.
That's
Don't have backstory.
I like the mystery around
Let's
Dark
do
Knight.
White Shepherd. Let's do White Shepherd.
White Shepherd. Actually,
Let's
if you
do.
That's a
Fair
actually
enough.
if you go for White Shepherd, there will always be Stein.
Let's do the
Spoiler,
penguin.
though. Fucking stop it.
What do you mean?
Stop it.
Oh, I thought it was a door.
I
Sorry.
don't know.
Oh my god.
Oh no. Yeah, I
Who
think
else?
Yang is.
Oh yeah, Yang. Yang.
Who's
is,
Yang?
Actually, we
Yeah.
haven't heard of Yang yet. Wait a minute.
I hope when we
Like
return to
Yang
him,
got
he's
slid into, like when you guys were teleported, he's like wee
Oh yeah.
in a different.
He slid into a
Oh
different.
yeah, he had a different portal. What happened to him?
Oh,
Yeah, he got
give a
redirected.
clue. Give a clue. I'm so
Right?
broke.
I thought he was back in Dawn Republic. I forgot.
We sniffy boys. We sniffy
Actually,
Or
boys.
he split up.
Actually, I
Weird.
can imagine that what you call is that portal just sorted out the Yang and then, oh yeah, you don't belong to these people. You go there.
He's taken to a beach paradise with Biba hot babes.
Wait, is it the same? You know the thing? No, I can
You
tell
mean?
it.
You mean? He gets the echo
The Biba Hot
treatment.
Babe. I mean, not Biba Hot Babes, it's the Biba Hot Men.
I mean, we
Or
kind
something.
of got a bit of Dark Nine cinematics at the start of the campaign. Like, I'm just trying to introduce like what kind of person he is.
Yes.
Yeah.
We
I mean,
also got
the.
thematic
You mean
for that.
the
Like,
different
even-
perspective, yes?
Yeah, like even in
Yeah.
our like session 0, I kind of like introduced like what kind of person he is there as well
Yes.
to give you guys some idea. But that wasn't streamed yet. That was like a trial session. But yeah, something to consider moving forward.
Oh wait, even in the side session, this one, the brothers, he did spy on us before.
Yeah? Wait, which one? Oh yeah, you
Dark
mean
Knight,
the
Dark
no
Knight.
Dark Knight?
Dark Knight,
Did
yeah, he
he?
spied on us.
Which
Like,
part?
He's
wait,
fine.
okay, so the brothers went into the sky ship, and as the camera
Oh.
zooms, Dark Knight was looking at us while we were talking to March.
Eh?
March was talking to us.
Ah,
I think I missed that.
yeah.
I think I missed that.
I think I
Oh,
remember.
my
Yeah.
feeble brain.
He's always
Sorry.
wanting
Kuko. Oh, back
be
me
equipped.
up.
I think I do remember it too.
Yeah, see? When I enjoy stuff, yeah, I think I can remember some.
Yeah.
But yeah, exciting, more options. Maybe next week. Not sure what we'll do.
I
Since Krome is away, I can't do main session.
Okay.
Yes.
so
Most likely
another
side
downside.
shots
Yeah, another
or
side shot
done
maybe.
sesh. Yes. Side shot. Actually,
Side,
it still feels
side shot
weird
is
when.
so weird.
Actually, it still feels weird when I type in chat like, DM, are we going to do side shot today? Like, shank to the side, side
Wait, so
shot,
if there's a side shot, there's a front shot. Therefore, there's no, no.
back shot,
A back shot?
Back
Oh
back
shot,
shot.
my
I mean,
god.
a between shot, an
a
inside
between
shot,
shot, a top shot,
Front shot, back shot,
a bottom shot,
a beside
bottom
shot,
Imagine the DM
top
asking
shot.
you to do a inside check.
inside. I thought
inside
it was
check.
an inside job.
Do an inside check.
I thought it was an inside shot.
I'll do an inside check.
Wait, inside check for who?
Roll for inside.
Inside
Inside check.
8 inches.
We have it.
Yeah.
We're gonna fill every orifice that you have.
I think we can even do like like Vanessa. Vanessa side shot.
Vanessa?
Oh yeah, that's history.
And actually, if it's Vanessa side shots,
My-
there's going to be the middle end.
My only issue with
No.
Vanessa might be a bit too on the nose. You know, like it's a bit too important. It's gonna reveal too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is true.
That's my
We
only
don't want to
concern.
be empathizing in a side shot. We want it in game,
What?
the main session.
But
Uh,
you will be empathizing in this one at some point.
Not directly, even as character.
Yeah.
Not that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see. Oh yeah, definitely.
I think the
yes.
problem with like how using Vanessa because it will affect our
Lumen.
perception
Of the current
of,
session, yeah.
yeah.
yes.
I did have it on my mind, but anyways, I think we can also do. Remember the painter girl in Dawn Republic? Oh,
Yes,
well,
yes.
color wower, like a wower
Yeah.
hobby.
Wait a minute. You
Wed,
wait.
You,
Oh, the,
you.
you mean
I don't
the
think
paint is
we
pain?
need to
Girl?
Paint
explore.
is Spain girl, yeah.
The paint is pain girl?
commissioner.
Yeah, that girl. Oh my
Wow.
god.
The one
Oh,
you
wow,
got.
wow, wow.
What?
Yeah.
Rabbits. Wawawa? Wawa?
The wabbits, yes, wabbits.
Wawe.
Rabbits
Yes.
invasion.
Oh, by my wabbits.
But yeah, they're cute.
Anything else? I think we should.
Escape
wrap
series
up.
is kidding. Sorry.
Escape series, another level
Wait,
20.
why did I another escape series?
We can. If you
Escape
guys
from the
really
abyss.
want to, but I think it's better to explore late game content when you guys are a bit higher level. I do
That is
want
true,
to
yes.
give, especially the new players, Bor and Lupus, and
Yes.
Smol maybe. I want you guys to get the feel of what a high level session would be like, since that will be every session in the future. And the mechanics are a little bit different. Like the one that I introduced, like Elysian Combat, that's gonna be every turn, and you guys are gonna be running around
Lumen,
the map.
carry me.
The entire map is your enemy.
It's
The enemy is so big, it can't fit as a token, so it's the entire map.
My god, I can't imagine dodging that. I can't even hide that.
I don't think it affects the story, but let's say there's they fought in the last session. They fought Godzilla.
That's it. I think that was yeah.
It's the final
Godzilla.
session.
I
It's
remember
it's
finding
Gojira, but not really Gojira because we just kidding.
Gojira.
We're gonna be what you call it sued by the copyright laws or something. So it's Gojira, but not really Gojira.
Wait, I keep forgetting that we can't use bonus action in Elysian Combat.
Actually,
You
Kairos,
can.
you're gonna be you're gonna have a lot of fun in what you call this in a Elysian combat because you're playing,
Bro.
especially when you're playing as Kairos. Yes, you just tell the DM, I would like to dash as a bonus action. I'm gonna
Yeah.
dash
Yeah,
around.
yeah, yeah,
Because
yeah. You
because
have
you
so
have a
much
lot of
movement.
movement.
Movement. Yes.
And I use my haste level 9. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, I was.
Haste.
I think
Also,
Kairos gets a B.
I'm going to give you guys a reward if you get the true ending, which
Oh.
will affect your main characters.
True ending.
Oh.
Reward
Oh,
Yeah.
after the end. After the game.
After,
Like
I mean, if
after
you
the
finish
session,
this storyline,
the
I'll give you
Starling.
guys a reward, uh,
for the main
for your main
one.
characters, for your actual characters. I
Oh.
won't give you guys any punishment. I think if you guys don't get, or at least get a bad ending,
Look at it.
I think that's enough as a
That's enough punishment. Oh
punishment.
my god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna have, or
Best
else we're gonna
punishment
have a
for
lot of
D&D is
punishments.
trauma.
Ah, yes. I
From
mean, DM is already threatening Everett to. I mean, threatening to cut off Everett's ball.
Yeah.
I don't want that to be real.
oh gosh,
I
there's
think
a
it's better if it's testicular contour. And then
What?
what? No, no. Yeah, fun sesh. I guess I can use the
Whoosh.
side sesh to improve my.
That that can be a training, as well. Yes, training
Training, yeah.
grounds.
Mm.
But yeah, let's wrap it up there. I need to use the
Yes.
bathroom. Thank you guys for playing. I'll come up with something to do next week. Thank you so much. I know we started late. Sorry about that. Next week, I will be away the entire day on Sunday since that will be the funeral. Saturday should still be good.
I thought it was early. Oh, I see.
Wait.
Attending the wake
The
today.
yeah, I see.
Yeah, it's
Actually, we
unfortunate.
call
Mm.
it
Yeah. Thank
we call
you
it
so
now showing.
much.
Thank
Okay.
you very
Thank
much,
you.
Thank you for
Mora.
watching.
Oyamusumi? Oyamusumi?
Oyasumi,
Oyasumi?
Oyasumi.
Oyasumi?
Nani? Just
Oh
Okay.
yeah,
kidding.
Sumi. Oh yeah,
Yasumi,
Nandi
Sumi.
Nini.
manayo.
Oh
Daijoubu.
yeah,
Bye.
Sumi.
Nini.
Itadakimasu.
Di ko lang
Makudo
sinasabi
Sayonara.
Naruto.
Putangin na
Thank you,
Dito
Ro.
ako.
Sushi.
Putangin.
Thank you, Rose.
Hanabishi.
Putangin na nyo.
Kakebana.
What the
Chichiko ramen.
Ichikaze.
Chinchin tabero.
Palibre namin. Just
Alright.
kidding.
Alright.